we go. Let's go like this. And then go like this. Actually, here, let's move this down slightly. Okay. And then go like this. Hey guys, it's Get Ready to Battle. Here, maybe I can pull up a... Here, I'm just pointer click now. I don't know. Hey guys, it's Get Ready to Battle. Now let's full screen this. Get Ready to Battle. Now, there's plenty of people who are... Now, this is like the Yu-Gi-Oh weekend. I do Yu-Gi-Oh on weekends. In case, like, people don't know. So, sometimes just playing by yourself is boring. So why don't we watch other people play and commentate over them playing? I think it'll be fun. If hopefully the one or two people who know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh are here and show up, they can tell me who else we should search for. But I currently like a few decks. I want to like see like not just the basic meta decks of like Splite or Tournament, so or like Math Mech or other ones I believe they're quote unquote meta. Even though I just so let's do. I don't know what I just clicked, but I clicked something. Okay, so we're gonna switch to watch mode, so we can watch duels, and we can also use their filter system to look up if a card with this name exists in the game. If I do Upstart Goblin, or just type Upstart, what, huh? What the hell? Does none of these have Upstart Goblin in them? What the hell? I feel like one of these games would have Upstart Goblin. Okay, weird. Huh? Weird. Oh well. Or this one? No, okay, this one's just existing, and it's just flowing in. Okay, so, here, let's watch Sky Striker, because I enjoy the deck Sky Striker. So let's watch a game. Let's do here where it's not as much things. We got Sword Soul, with the Sword Soul player left, versus Striker. Okay, interesting. So we got the made Baron, and what the fuck? What is this deck? Oh, I get it, you stole Baron. That makes sense. Yeah, and then they did the basic Hulk summon a tuner, which is usually effect wheeler, into Celine. This one's Celine. Celine gets at least 3 counters. Celine, in fact, remove 3 counters, summon the effect veiler from grave, and then use those to make access code for 5,300. And also, since they're all different attributes, they could be a bunch of different pops, which is fun. Well, we have, unfortunately, left. So, you know what? This is not interesting. Let's leave and join a different schedule. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, so we have the Sky Striker who has the Dracostapelia and Hulk on their field. So it's currently this dude's turn. He ended with Hulk. Did Hulk get negated? I'm guessing. Fortunately, here I can't tell because okay, branded tier limit, interesting. Versus I think Pure Striker. Yeah, this looks like Pure Striker to me. And oh wait, yeah, Pure Striker with just some nice things like D Barrier, Tankertops, and Ash. Then it's also let's hear. Yeah, and here we can assume that these are just like stolen. This was definitely stolen from the opponent. At least I highly suspect so. This one was probably made and then either didn't have a target or got negated by a bunch of things. Oh god, under window. Huh. Kind of bad. Well, wait, what? Okay, so it just negated the effects of the Hulk, but they're doing it so they can send a a monster they control to the graveyard, so they can proc their grave effect to fusion summon. Okay, yes. Let's just look in the graveyards. Okay, so the how many of each card? They've gone through 3 of each of the main ones. Oh god, that doesn't look good. They've gone through 2, also gone through 2 Hayate, and just like assuming they just like play the generic like access code line, like which is this, maybe even with DP, and that's like all the names other than one one Kaina, and one Zeke. So that looks pretty bad. Unless they activate like Pot of Avarice or something. Okay, and I think this dude left. Alright, this dude surrendered, because, yeah, both team mid defeat. Okay, so, they're going inside now, in game 3. And I don't know, the Sky Striker is going to pick who goes first and second. So it's branded tier limit. Here, we could just, here, I have text. What does this text currently say? Break. It does not need to say break anymore. We have a break time. Here, I'll move this one. It's great. It'll be here. Let's do first move this just like all the way up here. Because we can't. What the? Oh, wait, that was we go. And we're gonna do. Okay, definitely shrink this. Like this. That works. Here, if I double click on it. Okay, that works. Branded T element. Here we go. Let's zoom in even more. Then drag you over to here-ish. I don't know, why not? Got branded T element. Then we also got let's call this. We'll switch this name to or let's. Okay. Oh, so they started out. Sketch you could pick first. Also, yeah, the scores are somewhat average. This one's a newer player than this one, but they also have a high score. Okay, they just set one pass, which is kind of scary. Like, we don't know how good their hand is. That means they probably didn't draw a name, or didn't draw a monster, or didn't draw a sketch monster, or engage or horned drones, so they can't start their plays of link summoning. That, or they prefer to wait for their opponent, but they pick to go first. So maybe they just really wanted their powerful secretaries. King of the Swamp is being discarded to add Poly right now. But King of the Swamp, pretty good. It works for anything. So it's either, oh yeah, you get to search Poly, or oh yeah, you get to use anything on Poly. But in this deck, I mean, the reason this is generic staple in the tournament is that they shuffle things in from the grave into the deck. So you get both effects. You get the search of one card, and it puts it in grave, so it can be shuffled in. So you also get to count this at anything. You can count this as Dark Magician and make Dragoon. I don't actually know. Actually, no, they can't. There's no way the tier list counts direct. Okay, so we got the for branded. You need Fallen Valabaz and a blah 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 blah. So this one they choose the dark should all be to draw a card, because well the playing window through their effects, so they want that. So it's probably gonna be Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, blah blah blah. Let's see here. How also an interesting way you can tell by players. How do they phrase it? Okay, so he says Lubellian's 1 and should all beasts is 2. So he's doing Chain Link 2 to draw 1. And discard a chain. So Chain Link 3, there can be only 1. He can only control monsters of one type. He can only control dragons now. He can still fusion summon a dragon though. He can normal summon and Fallen Valabaz and do beatdown. I personally don't like this when playing Striker. Because think about it like this. So you can only kill one of each type, right? That means you can't go Link into Link. So if your opponent recognizes that, they just get, and they're able to play through, there could be only one, and they just get to absolutely clown on you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because then you can't go Link to Link. You can't do the Hayate send engage, then Kagari add engage. You can't use Kagari. You can't do Kagari and Shizuka in the same turn. So I don't really like this thing, but I mean it's still pretty good, and they still aren't crippled by it. So I get it. Anyways, here I didn't actually get to use rename. Where's the rename button? There is rename. Okay. This and then add a new text thing. Next, there we go, and this one will be, here we go, and let's change the size of the striker to get shorter, put it here. Here, let's put this into, actually here, let's make this one also green. Let's do select color, have this be like what green, there we go, good enough. And also make this 2 phrase, but here, let's do this, and put like, there we go. Okay, and then we put this over here. Oh god, this one kind of doesn't work as well as I thought it would. I don't know, it's close enough. Put it down here, why not? It seems to be working. Actually, no, let's put this here. There we go, this looks okay. Branded element versus Sky Shaker, and I'm gonna move those around as much as I want because I am not confident in this. So yeah, so anyways, yada yada. Why is there a worm? Oh yeah, because you can't control 2 of the same. You cannot control 2 of the same type. So he now has. He used the dragon to make a worm. He then brought an aqua and brought out a fiend. I was too busy looking at my screen to notice. So I do. Shuffle it into the deck. So it's being shuffled into the deck. Either reading it shuffles into the deck. Blah blah. Just use some grave. Dude, target one card, put shuffle into the deck. Yep. So this does not look good for the striker player because they are 200 damage off of lethal right now, which is not good for them at all. Since this adds up to 78, and they are at. Oh, Valor. Maybe because they think, okay, they just don't have any other types in the deck. Are there fusions? Like, the monsters are aqua, but I don't actually know about the fusions. I should look this up. Okay, battle phase. Doing 200 off lethal. They need, like, what? Cowboy for game? Oh, no, wait. Everything gains 500 by the field spell. So this was lethal. These guys, all three gain 500 from the field spell. Never mind, I messed up my math. Bricked hard. Show the hand, show the hand. Lightning Storm. Hey. Hey. That move actually Mystic Mind let it die. You could have Mystic Mind set Valor to like limit them to basically 2 monsters. Or limit them to a monster. Before they well then again they could have outed mine, but then they would have had to try hard. But I mean, that was also like there we go. Okay, so that was the game. Not doing replays because those are bad. Or those are cringe. Okay, Striker. Let's do this one. Okay, we got a Sky Striker versus a Mystic Mind deck. Okay. The only ones that we see this and this same one and Mystic Mind. And then we have a Sky Striker. They're currently in game 1. He's using God's Skull's Oracle, which I think is a kind of fun card. It's unfun when it's like under mine, but you know, I think independently it's a fun card. Mainly because I play in Time Thieves. I like how it only limits you after. But you can't summon for the rest of the turn. So like after you're done with your plays, you can just be like, oh yeah, by the way, here, take this somewhat bad card. I guess sometimes they have like 3 good cards, so you don't really want any of them. You don't really want your opponent to have any of them. So it's like, oh wow, you have 2 complete play starters and you have 3 play starters for different archetypes in your deck. I'm fucked. Yeah. And like also you like if your Time Thief attaches, but that's not important to this matchup. Ooh, he's left arm offerings, banishing his entire hand, which it has to have 2 or more other cards in here. Oh, Ash! Oh, that's gotta hurt. He was definitely trying to go for the Mystic Mine. Actually, wait. Would Mystic Mine do anything? What would he actually search? Final Countdown? Because right now he's... I actually wonder what he's going for with this what was that? I mean, what he was planning on adding. Because you can't add Mystic Mine, because he didn't have a way to get a monster on either field. Maybe Demise of the Land could work, but then if they just never special summon, then it's kind of turned off. So just if you know, oh, what? Why are you hitting for 0 damage? You let him be able to activate mine. What? Why? It's funny. I get it. It's funny. It's based. It's the clowning on the person who's playing Mystic Mine. He can now activate Mystic Mine. He's picking tough cards. Picking bad hand traps. So Valor's probably gonna get signed out. Assuming that he always has cards to put in. Let's see what's taking out. Imperm, Valor, Dark Ruler. That might actually stay in. You contribute your own thing to make Mystic Mine die. Peak gameplay. Yeah. So I don't know if he has good cards to side in, but I mean those cards are definitely useless in this matchup. Partially why I do my whole engine based one is better against spell trap based decks. Then again, it's not good against Floodgates, so I'm gonna see. And there's mine. See, this is the exact thing I was warning about. The exact thing I was warning about. Now he can't activate monster effects or attack, so he can't. Wait, what? You didn't draw a turn. What? Okay, there we go. So now he has to find it out. Also, how did he? We have to make what? Make Link Rebo to activate Afterburners anymore. So we acted it last time by like having no monsters on field with offerings to the doomed. But what's happening here? Okay, he's gonna keep looking. So let's also look at some other cards that's being played. This feels like a relatively generic Mystic Mine list. I haven't seen any spice that I didn't expect. Expected to draw 2. I guess this one's kind of spicy, but eh. Everything else just seems pretty staple for a Mystic Mine deck so far. Maybe Dark Ruler, but you know, Dark Ruler into mine feels like a pretty strong thing, so it's not really that much spice. And this one's like, well, it's not really like uncommon spice, it's somewhat spice, but it's not becoming as spice anymore because it's like kind of well known. So it doesn't really exist. Okay, I dropped my thing I was playing with. Okay. So, oh yeah, here I forgot to edit the names. We got changing this over here. Change this to. There we go. He's Comic Sans because he's a clown. He's playing Mystic Mine. There we go. Here you go. Mystic Mine and Sky Striker. And when I glance, even with the board states not existing, you can understand what's going on. So, let's see here what's going on. Okay, so he's just baiting the deck. It always feels like, oh wow, plays are happening when he just activates Cosmos Oracle. Like, there's no reason for him to not do that, but it always gets my hopes up every time. Thinking that's happening, something certain is happening, but it's not. So, he has to draw the out. He has to wait for either... He's probably playing more than one Offerings to the Doomed, so he can draw that, like that one right there. Oh. He skips his next draw phase, so, you know, I mean, that's as much as you could punish him on it. So he's targeting his own monster, he's destroying it, and he doesn't draw for next turn. And that does fall off, because then there's nothing. And doesn't draw during the draw phase. So, he normal summons Rose. He's going for 1500 big ones. But then, it's risky. He could special summon to do some more damage. Oh god, now if that's the Mines of the Land, he could bring out the third Mystic Mine. No, it's is it Demise or Mine? I mean, is it Demise? Yeah, Demise. There's Demise. That was a scary thing. You could have tried to get in just like for 2 turns. Like, he doesn't really have a like 2. You do that, and then you do get back your card. I didn't see what he targeted, but he definitely targeting Engage. That or Hornet Drones, but he's definitely Engage. Kagari, target Engage. Yep, he said the line. Kagari, target Engage. Okay. So we got Demise is going to activate a Field Performance deck. It could be literally anything, but based on what I can tell, it's probably going to be Mystic Mine. Because, yeah, there he is. Mystic Mine. So he has to draw an out, but he can literally search an out right now. He can literally engage. I mean, he can literally do. He can literally add engage. Use engage search afterburners, and that immediately adds the mine, but it doesn't really for the game plan. Yeah, because he can activate afterburners. He can activate engage, all under mine, and like afterburners will have his bonus effect, so it will be able to pop mine. But then he also loses his monster, so maybe he could also do Gary pop that and then just wait till end phase and not try to put pressure on the board. Because what is his game plan once all 3 mines are in the grave? He definitely probably has a play once the 3rd mine hits the graveyard. Like, otherwise you just immediately lose, right? He could also just, like, not have one. And you could just be like, well, if I got this far, I'm probably losing anyway. And then just, like, go to game 2. Engage. What's he going to search for engage? I personally hope afterburners. And just, like, wait for a turn. You could also, like, search array for, like, a backup. Well, he can't add it back, so there's no point in getting, like, a, oh, hey, do that, then actually the second engage, but, because that's limited, and... So what does he add is the question. He can add a copy of... Multi-roll. Oh, that does send us... That A sends Kagari, B resets his spell. I mean, his spell. So you know what? That's a better play than I was thinking of. That is a better play. This is why he's better scoring than I've ever been. Yeah, multi-roll can send Kagari. Yep. Multi-roll can send that. If he adds afterburners, though, he could literally just pop that, and wait for that to fall off. Widow Anchor, negate his own... Okay, he's getting it so he can reset something. He's doing that so he can, like, reset, I don't know, like, engage? Or maybe reset a card he's about to activate? No, if he's doing that, then he could just reset something else. Then again, Widow Anchor is also, like, useless in this matchup. Something you could search, but it's not useful. So that... So, well, sets a card. He can reset something with multi-roll. So he actually he could reset Hornet Drones, because, like, Hornet Drones, it leaving won't be too bad. If Hornet Drone leaves, it's not too bad, because, like, it will get banished when it leaves the field due to a multi-roll. Set 2, right? No, set 1. Just at most 1. So he's resetting... Is he going to say... He's not resetting that, definitely. So he's one of these 2. I personally would... as someone who isn't playing, probably in the moment, I would have... Actually, I don't know what I would have done for this. But yeah. I feel like that's probably the correct play. To reset to that card. And now the mine dies. Finally, the deck that plays mine is fighting against the deck that I mean, the deck that can play mine. Something meta do like, oh yeah, mine, demise. Mine's going to exist in the format until it's finally banned. Maybe if it's at 1, wait. What does it do again? The summon a token? Yes, it summons the token. In defense mode. So, you know. So if you look at what, see, yeah, that I can use to make links. I got my thumbs up. Okay. Use. He's unfortunately only drawing the bad cards, but... Wait, if he drew a bad card and he still was able to grab Rose? What? Like, okay, now I'm actually intrigued on what the top decks are for this. I wish we could see what he sees. I mean, like, in the replay. I don't think we were able to, though. But I, like, wonder what the picks are to, like, oh yeah, here's the out to mine again. I think that's going to be like, oh yeah, here's, Valor, here's a Dark Ruler, here's stuff like that. But it doesn't feel like it's coming up. Again, there are 22 cards down, so, I mean, like, the first mine before I showed up must have done some strong play. Because we had Valor attack for them funny, and then mine. Made a huge mistake. So I think he accidentally gave him a good card, probably. What the opponent, I mean, what this person could do, assuming that he doesn't have any relevant cards on the, I mean, what Skyscraper could do, assuming Mismite doesn't have any relevant cards, is, draw to make a token, use Kagari, get back Engage, just get a monster, and then use the no summon the monster, and that would be lethal. They could also, like, just not, for me, who doesn't really care about going for lethal, and going for lethal is probably the smart of it. Yep, he admitted defeat. Yeah, I didn't really see what he was going for after third mine hit the grave, but you know. So going to game 2, and Skyscraper is probably going to take out like a bunch of bad cards and be able to put in some new cards. The Mystic Mine deck is like, it's like so not as good going, I mean, in games 2 or 3. It's like relatively strong game 1, because like some people just like literally don't have an out to mine in their entire main deck. Like most people do have an out to mine, but a solid amount don't, which is a relatively big thing. So I wonder, what is the out? Anyways, so okay, so now there's like no like background noise because they're just busy setting out cards. Wait, like it feels like when decks have like very strong, oh yes, I want exactly this, then side decking is a lot more cards come out in it, because like, oh wow, these ones do not mess with this one game plan, or these interaction cards do not interrupt this one game plan. Ignore it. Like Valor, there's no way that's gonna come up. Same thing with Dark Ruler or Imperm, so those probably are being taken out. So, okay, so Mystic Mine lost, so they picked to go first, okay. They can set Demise, they can set Metaverse. Ash. Oh no, I just always think like, oh yeah, here, I'm just gonna do the setup for this play. No. At least like on here, it's like, okay, I've done this process. Okay, so we can add Prohibition, rob your judgment. What do we Wobbuff, he already has mine in hand. He's adding Prohibition. Okay. He's probably gonna declare Ray, because that's like the best one. And now we can easily get like 3k. At least that's what I'd actually in a pure mind deck you actually just like call like what the outs are, so like Offerings to the Doomed would be like a good card to call in this matchup. Or just like, I don't know, Afterburners, Twisters. I don't actually know what specific back row they're running, because they have enough. Need to think one sec, yeah. Like before thinking, like before like they redeclare, or I don't know what they card they declare or stuff like that. Like also like say if he has Demise, if he calls Ray and your opponent did have Ray, that means he doesn't get his mine. Somewhat unfortunate. Okay, so yeah, not much has happened. We do know a Prohibition and 3 unknown cards versus his 4 unknown cards. So like on card advantage, they're balanced, but like when he turns, he's gonna draw a card, so it's gonna be 5 to 4. So it just depends on how good each card is worth. This one was like a 1 for 2. And that card's like a +1. This card's mid. You can't do that, so it's interesting. +1 takes away that 2, so it turns into 2 minus 1 to make it balanced. Also locks him out of using his other ashes. And Prohibition, what's he gonna declare? By declaring 1 card name. Offering to the doom. He's calling Engage. I would not call that if I was in this situation. Engage is like a really strong card, but it's at 1. If it was at 3, I definitely call that, because then it's like, oh yeah, it's searching. Either he's going for a burn mine. Interesting. I wanted to know if it was like a Exodia mine. I kind of just didn't assume that. If it was like burn, or if there's burn option, there's the final countdown option, there's the mystic mine option. Those are the 3 options of mine that you do. Actually, there's 4. You could also do deck out. Just like, oh yeah, my opponent like searched 13 cards, mine. And then you just deck out even if you're playing a 40 card deck. You're playing a hyper consistent deck because they are even more hyper consistent. Then they just like lose a bunch of cards in the main deck. Then again, if you're also playing like draws like this, then deck of deck doesn't really work as well, but like you really want to draw it. And if you play a copy of Outstanding Dog Mary, then so be it. Normal Summon Rose. The only like response to a normal summon you'd have is Metaverse, right? I guess he could Judgment. We did see a Judgment before, so that could be it. Probably bat. Honestly, what I'd say. Okay, never mind. Metaverse. So he has to either add to hand or activate it. So we're gonna activate Mystic Mine now. There he is. Never mind. And then Twin Twisters, a pitch Imperm. Okay, Imperm stayed in. Either he didn't have good cards to put in, or just didn't think it was, or he chose that one instead. Yeah, I'm assuming he has the access code line, so I would have preferred. If I was them, I would prefer keeping Valor in, and just like take out all copies of all the Imperm. That send a signature card. They could send to Engage now. Because do they want to engage off nothing? Is kind of weird because then it like puts it in like danger. There's Afterburners. Okay, so Afterburners with a bonus spell lets you non-targeting pop a spell. So you could pop Cauldron. You could pop Mine. Especially since they have their Link monster, they can target their Link monster to pop. So here it probably adds Afterburners, makes Shizuku search during end phase, maybe even set a card. I don't know if they really set a card or if they have any cards that are worth setting. Like maybe Imperm in this column, but like they wouldn't have a monster on the field. Okay, they set a card. Then probably search Engage. That's at least what I would do, but then again, I'm not him. I play differently, my deck is built differently. So, I mean, it feels just like Engage is like a generic pick. Cause like there it is. Okay, so we know Engage, Engage is in the top 3. Afterburns is in one of these 4. Okay, so you pick as a counter. And then you can do like 600 burn, or you could also gain life points. A Cauldron is going to draw 2 again. Do we see the second Ash? We do not see a second Ash, unfortunate. That means he almost certainly does not have Ash Blossom in his hand, so we can roll that out. He doesn't have Droll, but I don't think like he'd even have Droll, so that's not in here. I think he's like waiting for something bigger, but you know, Droll really feels like an even worse hand trap to have in this matchup. Doesn't really hurt the plays. Okay. Okay, so take 6. Is that all for his turn? Is he going to be able to activate mine? He's activating Goddess, so he can control the top decks, which is nice. If he's able to take him off spells, that means he doesn't get the bonus effects of his cards. If he keeps him off, Panda Bear, or a Panda Bear, if mine keeps Striker off having 3 spells engraved, then that means there's Mystic Mine basically can't be popped, at least throughout things like Introducers. Can't be popped by Afterburners, the known Afterburners, because then they won't get the bonus effect to pop spell, which could be pretty nice. Interesting. Okay, so here we have we're playing with Pathfinder. This might be a Widow Anchor, so you could like steal Pathfinder, attribute it, to add a field spell, so you could search mine and then activate mine. And then there's a second mine of the deck. And the Striker seems like it has a better matchup against mine because it's not like, oh hey, I overcommitted like 13 monsters. But then also like, oh yeah, I don't have a negate for when you activate mine. So it's the worst like go second deck against mine. But it's like more able to like afford things like Twin Twisters and Cosmic Cyclone. Oh, Field Barrier. So Twin Twisters, you'd have to use like 2 of it. You have to pop like, say like this and this or this and this. If you pop Cauldron, then it's like a long time before he has a win condition. But if you like do Cosmic, then mine immediately dies. But the thing is, now having no monsters no longer removes mine. He has to remove the Field Barrier. Oh, no, please don't tribute. Metaverse. Is he gonna get his own mine? Or is he getting... Oh, if he gets the Sky Trigger card, then he can get more advantage. I hope he sure doesn't get mine from this. Invades... No. No. No, never mind. What would you have done? Yeah. So he just adds it to hand instead of activates it. Interesting. I wonder if that mattered at all. Oh well. Yeah, that's definitely a good card to set. Because at least that deck thins. Good. I mean, like, what else response would he have? Like, look at you. Every card is known. He has no quick plays to respond. Unfortunately, even if he removes his monster, it won't be destroyed because it just destroys this card. And it's just once per turn thing that destroy it. But Field Barrier makes it so it can't be destroyed. It's bad. Oh, neither player can activate a new field spell. No, Field Barrier. Field Barrier turns it off. Field Barrier turns it off. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should maybe if you chained Metaverse to Field Barrier, then that would have been good. But you know, it's too late now. Oh well. Like, that's not really like a thing that's thought of. It's just like, oh yeah, they can be destroyed and they can be played and can't activated. I mean, just people think of it as, oh, they just can't be destroyed, instead of the neither player can activate a new one. But like, it also stops set rotation being able to out your mine. If they had Field Barrier up and they activate set rotation, then they are able to act. Actually, no, it just sets, doesn't it? It doesn't activate. Okay. Engage, search a card. I wonder what they search. Could do Hornet Drones, get a token, make Zeke, and then pop Zeke. Multi-roll. I sure hope they don't use multi-roll out Shizuku without ridding Field Barrier interaction with Mystic Mine. I'm very worried for this Sky Shaker player. Okay, he's Widow Anchoring thing. Now he has 3 spells in the grave. He can Afterburners pop the field Barrier. So he destroy during mana. No, please no. Okay, please do not use multi-rolls effect. I just want to root for the Sky Shaker player, and I'm very worried. I'm very worried that they misplay. They did not misplay. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. So they pop the Field Barrier. So the monster goes and the Field Barrier goes. We know they don't have a response because like everything's on board. It's not like you can have a mystery hand trap or a mystery judgment. Put the Field Barrier in the graveyard. You have no response. And now mine can die in the end phase. And then also this can reset a card. Probably reset. Oh, I hope we just. And now he can activate Area 0. Area 0 targets something, or is it just gonna like leave it on the field? He could also like next turn multi-roll send Area 0 to do search. You could also probably reset the Afterburners. He can set just 1, unfortunately. Okay, wait, he said, oh yeah, he activated Area 0, so that's the second one. I actually kind of hope that Engage does not get banished, so he's probably going to say, like, what, Widow Anchor? Widow Anchor, okay, good. Dude, yeah, mine dies. Because it no longer has Field Barrier, let's go. I get to see when I set them. So, like, in person, close your eyes, or are you going to, like, randomize the shuffling? Okay, so we know one of these is Widow Anchor, or one of these is Afterburners. My call, this one's Afterburners. I could be wrong, but you know what? If I'm wrong, go well. So, we can tell it is 2 mines are in grave. Yeah, I think it's a third counter. He can do 900 now. Just getting closer to the timer. Let me think about it. Just doing like only damage. How many turns does this take? many turns does this take? So that's like, alright, and then, okay, so we have 62, minus 12, minus 15, minus 18. So he has four more turns to out the cauldron or out the opponent. It's unfortunate, but also that does mean, like, multi-roll send area 0 effect works. He could also area 0 target the, okay, he only has 2 spells engrave. That's scary. You could multi-roll send the Widow Anchor, because, like, Widow Anchor is pointless now. Because, like, yeah. Because, like, at least I'm just assuming the Widow Anchor doesn't really do anything here. Widow Anchor is just a spell that can be activated to put 3 spells engrave. Or I'd like to put another counter on multi-roll, even though it doesn't do counters. So, multi-roll send that. Could do that, but yeah. Alright, Ares or target that search. He's getting a token. Okay. Now we do have an unknown card. Here's the token. People don't care to change the token, so it's just the cheap token. Here is the Kagari. Kagari at engage. Now you're only 2 spells, so like what, you're gonna like Widow Anchor on res to your monster? But that, no, it doesn't get banished. I'm very intrigued at what's happening. Like what, Ares 0. Because how do you get a 3rd spell engrave? Or are you just gonna like shotgun engage without a 3rd spell? You could also just like go for damage right now. You don't need to do it. Okay, another Widow Anchor from hand. That works too. Okay, so we know still one of these has to be Widow Anchor, one of these has to be Afterburners. So we just like cheat, right? Okay, so now this is down to 15. Personally, IMO, they should have attacked before. That would have been a whole 200 extra damage. It probably wouldn't have mattered, but it would have been better than nothing. It puts the opponent down on a faster clock. So there's like, they searched Ray. They could have. Are they going to use Area 0's effect, or is it just going to be like be here to out a monster? Only 15, because its effects are negated off Widow Anchor. Okay, good. I'm just like I'm coaching them, but in a way that they can't hear me. So I feel good. Set a card. Oh, no Shizuku. I wonder why they aren't making Shizuku. You could have made Shizuku for free, and you didn't. Fourth Cauldron. You can burn for 12. They are burning for 12, so then he goes down to 50. So then, assuming no interruptions, minus 15, minus 18, minus 21. That's lethal. So they have 3 turns left on the clock to kill him. Sky Trigger is going to actually need to out that card. They could do, like, what? As set Afterburners to pop the Kagari and the Cauldron. So, because otherwise it's going to get even worse over time. So probably should remove it now, just in case. So currently, like, they're on the same timer. I think, actually, assuming literally nothing changes, and, like, say a mine isn't activated last turn. Okay, there's this. So Widow Anchor could be activated just so when he tributes himself, he doesn't actually search the field spell. Oh, he's taking it. Okay. Sure. Yep, and that will be banished. So we know the Afterburners is here now. So I was wrong. I think I said this was Afterburners. I actually don't know what I said, so just ignore everything I said. Because nothing I say matters. Okay. Pathfinder, if it's tributed, still be negated. So you could like make them waste it, but you know if it goes to you, then you know so what. That also does mean if you Afterburners pop Planet Pathfinder, it can also pop Cauldron, and you still get your monster to attack directly. What is this? Now, I won't win this GG. Okay, so the Mind player has surrendered. Cosmic. You know, just in case. They had Cosmic, and they had. Imagine. Anyway. He had the out. As Wiseman once said, just draw the out. So, we have Skyshaker winning 2-0 against Misty Mind. Nice for me to come back. Yeah. If you activate another mine, he didn't have an out. But, I mean, he could have, like, Afterburners pop a monster and all that. Yeah, he now had only 1 mine in the deck. Yeah. Just wouldn't have been able to play through everything and stuff like that. And yeah. Also, we'd have to, like, basically top deck outs while also top decking responses for the opponent's outs. Dude, if you're able to have outs within the engine, it's even worse, because then he can't do his 1-for-1 trades of like, oh yeah, I drew a I drew an out, I drew a counter for the out. He can't like respond with that way. So Sketcher is a relatively bad matchup. Okay, so next up, let's watch Not Pinky versus Joyce Failure. Trickstar versus Striker. Okay, got it. Let's turn this one back up, and then change this one to Trickstar. We're watching Trickstar play versus Sky Striker. Why is this one? Why is this one? There you go. We see a Trickstar here versus Sketchers. Okay. Thinking the end phase. Is he gonna like tribute it or something? Drop it. Oh, I see. He couldn't have tributed my Phoenix. Yeah, from my set cards. Yeah, Trickstar kind of like eats set cards in this deck. The fear is just like, oh yeah, by the way, you see that set card? It's not gonna exist for a while. They either have to chain the set card to you activating it, or it's basically screwed. Anything on standby? Like what? Reincarnation maybe? Could exist. He does have Metaverse in deck and also Product Extractions. I'm assuming the Lord hit the graveyard because set Metaverse was activated. Oh god. Mystic Mine is currently activated. Okay. So is Striker gonna just like play like with mine? Activate that. You can activate. I was thinking like, oh hey, out the mine, but you know, that works too, I guess. You could do like Kagari get engage, Shizuku, stuff on like that cycle engine. It's just like assuming you want like that decks you out though. Warning, they have burn damage available that isn't activated. So this mine is, if you could like say just like normal summon Licorice, that puts him on a clock. It's a very slow clock, but it's still a clock. It's better than the 25 card clock. But he's using the multi-roll, sending mine to make it so he can't even respond to his spells anymore. Now it's just like, oh yeah, you want to respond to my spells? Fuck you. Oh hey, you have an Ash in there? Or yeah, just Ash. You have a Judgment? Fuck you. Fuck you, I didn't ask. Afterburners. Okay, he's popping Phoenix. Yeah. I personally maybe pop Candina? I actually don't know. But maybe Candina? And he can pop a spell because he does have 3 spells. Ooh, it was Reincarnation. Oh god. He didn't get to bench the entire hand. 400. It does not activate. It just, like, oh yeah, by the way, he's like a cost, basically. It also doesn't respond to the activation. It hits resolution. He can Kagari at engage. Wait. No, he's saying wait, like on res before. Are you trying to chain a card to Afterburners or like what? Lord effect. Oh yeah, it can't be popped. Cannot be destroyed. Yeah, Lord effect. I mean, if a set card, field. Well, it's called revealed by its effect. Set cards in the field cannot be destroyed by card effects. Yeah, set card cannot be destroyed by card effects. I didn't even notice that, so good thing he repeated. So you know that card's still there. So yeah, other than that, everything's fine. Just like, oh yeah, I'm not responding to it. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, it's still on the field. You can still attempt to destroy it though. Rewind the game state so you can try to pop the field spell instead. I feel like that's a case of, oh hey, I didn't realize. Interesting. Wait, what game are these two in? Are they in game 1? Oh, they're in game 2, and I think the striker player lost game 1. You're gonna say I'm still summon Kagari. Targeting Widow Anchor, so you want to steal So you want to steal Candina, or you want to, like, take it for a moment and, like, link it off, make Zeke? I guess you could take control of it, go to battle phase, swing with both the monsters. Oh, now he's doing reincarnation. Oh, because he illegally knows reincarnation, he's not adding engage, because that'd be too juicy of a hit. Chain Widow Anchor. He's chaining Widow Anchor to steal Candina. I should be like chain 2, and then now get Candina. Do that. You can also like just like activate everything you can, just so you don't have. I mean, just so you have stuff. But yeah. Take. And then your entire hand's banished. The Widow Anchor, the Imperm, the Driver. Oh god, that means 3 dead guards are in hand. If on res he gets 2 Summon Lord and set any spell from his deck. Any spell or trap from his deck. I just dropped my little thing in hand sanitizer. Or that. Here, let me clear this calculator app. So Lord of Heavenly Prison has now hit the field, which means, and now he gets to set anything from deck. I wonder what he's gonna set. Based on probably Extravagance, right? Oh, Feather Duster. Okay, that's a big onboard trick right there. Oh shit! How does he out Lord? Like Lord doesn't actually get outed easily. He has to use another Afterburners, or maybe actually he could also grab Jamming Waves to pop the set card. It's not many times when you can activate Jamming Waves. You know. 2 unknown cards and a Ray. That's in hand. There is a Ray in Grave. What do we have? Lord, actually, you can make, assuming, like, just have enough to willingly do this. Link 2, which I think is doing Zeke, Banish Lord. Zeke attack directly for 15, or maybe even send something you have for 15? I mean, to be 25. Oh, Lina. That's not what I was expecting, but you know what? Sure. Is there a Veiler in the grave? No, there's not. So you can't use Celine to go, okay. Candina. Target a light. Summon it. I'm assuming just something annoying. Give. So it's to his zone and cards points to, so it goes here or here. So he could actually do it here. Interesting. I wonder why. Light defense or less defense. What would he do? Gamma? Veiler? We haven't seen Veiler in the deck yet. Oh shit, I need to stop playing with these. Always play something that I don't mind dropping. Can you change the meter back to me? Why? Oh, shit, I keep dropping the shit. Yeah. Chain. Wait, chain Ghost Spell? Oh shit, he's chaining Reincarnation. So he's summoning the Candina. So, first, Lina misses target. Second, you get the effect of Candina on summon to start the Trickstar card. That is kind of strong. That is a big playing outplay. Oh wait, he has better summon the correct one, yeah. Shit, okay. So that's not good for him. Candina summoned. And then Lina fails to resolve. Wait, is it target or is it just banish? Oh, target Trickstar in your grave. Okay, so he's targeting the trick, same one that was targeted by Lina. And then Candina's effect on summon activates, which is even the more funny part. Assuming he wants to use it, because if he doesn't use it, then you know, it's a can. So he could hound like, oh hey, you didn't do it, but 50 damage. Oh wait a minute, he could have the hand trap. He didn't have the hand trap though. He could have put it in defense, but he didn't. I wonder why. When do I put it in attack? Oh well. I thought he was making Zeke, but he wasn't. Oh well. Does Lina and Dark do exist in Treasure? Because you can also like the other things. Oh, Cosmic Banish Trickstar. Take 1,000. That feels like not a good use, but I mean, I guess. Stop. Especially since you know he has Feather Duster. So, you better have something to stop him activating Feather Duster. Or just literally... Oh, wow. So, one... please don't tell me Feather Duster. Please don't tell me Feather Duster. 3 spell, right? It's up to 3. It doesn't have to be 3. I didn't even see how many activated, but it's not the exact amount. It's up to. Yeah. Up to. Please don't actually set them. He has Feather Duster. You're just gonna banish your spells. It'd be better if he just didn't do anything, because he's just gonna Feather Duster at the beginning of his turn. At the beginning of his turn. You see the spell traps you worked so hard for? No. This better be like really good. This set card, or else bad things are gonna happen. I should not have picked green for Striker. So I know one of these Afterburners, one of these is Widow Anchor, and both of them are hitting the Banish Zone because of this card, which we know, because he said it off Lord. Please do like standby question mark and like, great. I want come on, be a color. Imperm in the same column. That's fucking smart. Fucking based. Okay, you know what? Fair enough. You had an out, and it was a funny out. It's always funny when you imperm the same column. And better yet, it like goes unknowingly. So Lord's effects on field are negated, but he doesn't have any effects on field, so you know. He does have Lina. Lina searches a light. What light does he want to search? He probably should search something. He could search. I'm an idiot. You could search the Skyshaker monsters. How did I not know this? I should play these in my deck. Who plays instead of like some like fucking Linkuriboh? Linkuriboh's dumb. He does that. He adds a light with 1500 less defense. Is he gonna add like a hand trap, or is he gonna add Rose? I should play a copy of each of those now. A failure, okay. Since Widow Anchor also exists on board as a known trick, or it's like an off-board on-board trick. He knows that Widow Anchor's there, but doesn't know where it is. He can't just oh yeah, MST counterplay. I guess you could like MST that, yeah. Because that guy's effects are currently negated. He couldn't like Widow Anchor it too. Multi-roll targeting this one, okay. He gained Widow Anchor, so this will be sent. And he also won't be able to respond anymore. He can respond to Widow Anchor, but he can't respond anymore. Normal Ray. Oh, he's doing 45 to the face. Oh, wait, this is lethal. Yeah, this is lethal. Okay, so yeah, he took game 2. So now, going into game 3. Who will be the winner? Will it be Trickstar or will it be Skyshaker? I just kind of like want to hope Skyshaker. Then I was like, oh god, please don't do this. And then like he was smarter than me. At least he also knew what his hand was, so he had benefit in that department. But like man, I wasn't doing as well as he was. So you know. So let's see here. Okay, so Trickstar is picked to go first. Trickstar will do normal summon Licorice. Normal Licorice, set 1 pass. So that could be Reincarnation. Oh yeah. Funny enough, that worked, including the draw phase. So it takes 200 sort of moment. Cosmic the back row, paying 1,000. There goes Compulse. Which I think actually would have really hurt Skyshaker. It would have like basically put them back an entire turn, activating Compulse. The Compulse is like a surprisingly strong card. Like if he can do Compulse right there, what would Skyshaker's turn be? Step pass. I don't know how many it would have been set, but at least one. So he's doing this, attack directly. Takes 15 and effect. We're in the damage step, so you can't Ash. Can't Ash in damage step. It's like it. We're on the specifically after damage calculation portion. It's like after damage calculation, but it's before it's destroyed by battle. So you could literally Hayate, send right, and then right effect. So he's doing Afterburners to pop the monster. And then 2 spells in gray, so you could like Widow Anchor his own monster, then activate engage. We could like just like, oh yeah, he's a free pop, I want my card back. I think that's what he's going for. We could also add Ray as a backup plan. He didn't even target it. Okay, he added Afterburners. Wait, does this spell a card? Spell, I'm dumb. There's only one target. I need to stop playing with these because I keep dropping them. So I want to like play it like loosely. Okay. Kizuku, search, probably engage? I don't know. I want to. Okay, now this can be ashed. Yeah. Just completely forgot about the ash. Okay, so I don't think we know anything about his board. For his board, we know he has Afterburners somewhere in these 4 cards. That's all we know. It's all public knowledge, other than like the onboard Shizuku. Set a card, pass. Fortunately, there's Ray in there, so it's like it's compulsory. Metaverse, is this gonna be an activate mine, or is this gonna be an activate? Yeah, it's an activate mine. Okay. We saw Shizuku fight through a mine last turn. I don't know if he's playing a Spacey text, but this isn't a pure mine deck, so they could out it. Especially since he already used the Cosmic Cyclone, so probably didn't have 2 Cosmic Cyclone, but then he didn't have 2 Spell Traps, so yeah. So one. Metaverse is supposed to be in graveyard, but it's not there yet. Metaverse is not there. Thank you. Set has. Or will he have an out? If the field spell's an out, the continuous spell's an out. Like that card's an out. Oh no! Oh, I mean, yeah, it is. I was like, oh god, not an out. It is an out. Mine dies during end phase. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, he's activating Pot Agreed. Stop uses easily, Pot Agreed. Pot Agreed can come back to 3. No, I'm kidding. Imagine Pot Agreed coming back to 3. Feather Duster. What cards will be removed? Let's find out. I don't think either of these are known. Called by. Chain Called by because like it's better than it going to graveyard. Banish that. Okay. And there can be only one Hidden Grave. I don't get it. There can be only one in Skyscraper builds. And again, I like sitting on a Link Monster. So, using my resource loop of Link Monsters. So, there can be only one actually could hurt the opponent more. That's just probably a good side deck card. I probably should side it in. Should probably leave in the side deck and like, oh hey, you're playing Dark Dragons, fuck you. Oh well. It's like not a main deck card, but it's a side deck card. Anyways. These are all fairs, I think. Okay, normal summon Ray. Make Kagari beats over it, but Hayate attacks directly, sending engage. Final phase attack directly. So it's currently a card advantage. Yeah. Card is added to your opponent's hand. So Kagari burns for 200. It's kind of funny. I'll probably send engage here. This is what I would do. But then again, assuming like I was just put in this moment without knowing the game state. So yeah, send engage was made. Kagari add engage, take 200 because it was added to the hand. Doesn't matter from where. That take 2. Take 2, and then you're gonna have to take 4. What? Oh my god, you do. That was a good point. The Panic Feather Duster. I mean, the Feather Duster Panic Call By was actually the correct play. Let's go, we take those. So he saved himself 800 life points, basically. And in a, I think, Trickstar match, I think that comes up. What? Doesn't hurt that the Trickstars are like just over like the damage of Ray. Ray being 15 is like really matters. It's like low enough to be like the average beat stick, but not big enough to be its own beat stick. I mean, it's low enough to like not be crazy and be easily outable. Not big enough to, I don't know, be the same thing. I don't know. Blah blah blah. Words. It's good. It's not small, but it's not big. I'm trying to say. Okay. Anyways, engage, search and draw. It's already searched. Sets a card. Sets another card. Makes Shizuku. Searches during end phase. He has gone through 2 of each Skyshaker. I mean, 2 of each of this trio. Zero Kaina, Zero Zeke. Search that card. Interesting. Is he running? Didn't search a Widow Anchor. So either he has all 3 in, like, in his hand, or thought that was better. Okay, and the Skyshaker player is the winner. Fuck me, I keep dropping this. Okay. Skyshaker has managed to win against Trickstar. I guess Trickstar ran out of steam in this duel. Okay. So let's go check out another duel of Skyshaker's. Oh, let's check out this one. Sky Striker. Is this a Sky Striker? No, it's Sky Striker versus Splight. Okay. So we're gonna take the Sky Striker, put it up here. Take this Trick Star, move down here, and rename the Trick Star into Splight. It's currently game 3. Okay, what? Why? What? Huh? What? What? Oh, wait, is this droplet? So it's that half attack and its effects are negated? Oh my god, it is. So that's like what? 750? That's a size. I don't know. I feel like Strikers are winning this game specifically. It feels like Strikers are winning this game, right? Right? There's no way they aren't, right? Ooh, yeah, Phantasmic is a pretty... Wait, how do you make Phantasmic? Oh, Elf is great. Okay, yeah, Airy left. Okay. Next game of Striker. Striker, let's watch this second. Ooh, Dragon Link. Okay, here, let me move these back down. Splight goes down here. Splight's up here, and we rename Splight to... Actually, this is definitely an enter sort of moment. Let me put bottom player below top player in my little thing. Let's edit top player to be Dragon Link. There we go. Click OK. Move Dragon Link right here. This guy's Striker. Okay, so we have... Wait, is this supposed to be a Sky Striker? Is there a card called Striker Dragon? Sure, let's watch this. What the hell is this? Anti-spell, which really stops this. Okay, so Dragon Link says... Oh, this is... Game 1 was taken by the bottom dude, so... Yeah. So, you know you can declare the effect of things engraved, right? Okay, so that effect... He's negating this and adding a rocket for everything. Okay, he surrendered. Okay, fair enough. So here, for this one, I'm just going to rename to question mark. Actually, I kind of like how it's still there. So I'm going to go look for a Sky Striker. I believe, yeah. Sky Striker, you. Sky Striker versus Zombie Eldritch. This is like cool Eldritch. Floodgate Eldritch is not fun. Zombie Eldritch, that's cool. Okay, so anyways, bottom player is top player Striker. Bottom player, which is now top player, is called Zombie. I spelled zombie wrong. I should look at the keyboard when I type. Zombie Eldritch is currently down here. Okay, so we got Zombie Eldritch. Let's try to interpret the board state. We don't know what game they're in. It's weird. Okay, so we got, let's see here. Of the board state, we have there can be only one, which really does stop zombies. This dude's left the duel. Okay, I kind of want to see what's going on. I kind of want to watch this replay. So we're currently in a new window, because that's how these things are. We got zombie versus... Alright, Striker versus zombie. Still a high-paced game. This you can still hard to tell. Zombie, Imperm. Which I mean, fair enough, Zombie strong. Jacko Bolin. There could be only one. Just go? What the fuck do you need that? That. You can declare that, make a card. Okay. You could also do that, send that. Reworld. Skill drain, okay. Add the shark cannon. And then those go back. Goes to the grave. Another could be only one. Okay. Take 2. What is it? A Strict Star? Take 2. Anyways. He's just using like each link one so you can keep a monster. But I mean, this is also a monster. Wait, no. We have to send one to grave. So you're just putting 5. Okay, to draw 2. Draw Raigeki. He just did Feather Duster. Feather Duster for 6 and then Raigeki for 2. It's a fucking power move. Wait, Kazuki, what do you mean? Was Mizuki in the grave? What? Why? I'm at fast forward. Nothing's happening. What? I think you thought it was waiting for Gozuki, and you just like misclicked, but then never said anything about it. I guess I don't know. Well, let's do Control W to leave this tab, and then click Quit, and go watching a new Skyshaker duel. That wasn't really a Skyshaker. That was just sit on there could be only one. Yeah, let's watch this learning deck person. Learning deck is currently playing Striker, and versus Exo Sister. Okay, top is Striker, bottom is Exo Sister. Just over here. Exo Sister. I'm just gonna have off camera just because. Target Uni. Target Unicorn. Okay. It's gonna be 53 to the face. 500 off. Issue. It's kind of, yeah, 53. Oh yeah, 53 though. So you're still 300 off, which is kind of sad. Like, that time, Cowboy would have won game, but you couldn't really make Cowboy. So it's always like a weird situation of like. They also do have ways to gain life points. They're in game 2, I think. Skyshaker took game 1. There's no one from hand. Okay, swing into that for suicide. Okay. That's. Okay, yep. Skyshaker beats Exo Sister. It's confirmed. Okay, let's quit. And go to another Skyshaker, because I enjoy this. I should just copy paste this. Skyshaker, copy. Enter. Okay, let's do you. Skyshaker versus, I don't know. Either let's put this here. I'm just gonna assume Punk. So just start writing in Punk. It's Punk. Or at least it has Punk elements. That's a better way of putting it. It's elements of Punk. The field spell, I'm just gonna assume it's pure Punk. Wah, Punk. P to the U to the N to the K. Here's Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune's a... What? Okay. Okay, life points, you can draw a card. And you can banish one from a grave, put one from hand. But he doesn't have one in grave, so you know it's not going to happen. So he did Rose that. I didn't see what he added off Shizuku, but it's right here. Then these 3 set. Okay, Foxy Tune effect, discard that. You send a card from hand, if you go to grave, and then send a card from hand to grave, and if you use summon a Punk, except Nate. So he's sending Gizmek Orochi. I feel like I've seen this before. I don't get this tech, but I haven't read Punk exactly, so you know. I don't know, maybe because oh hey, this banishes a card? I don't know. This one, it does, yeah. Send to grave, you target 1 except a 5, so summon you can switch to summon playing for the rest of the turn. It's on summon there can be only 1. So he currently plays under it. He's actually playing under there could be only 1. This is a game 1 scenario. This is why I don't like it. There could be only 1. It also hurts yourself. What are you gonna do after this? You're gonna have to lose this. You're gonna have to like get back a monster. I personally don't like. Okay, send those 2 to make. Yeah, dragon. Send a psychic and a warrior to make a dragon. Dragon. Let's see, it was chain link 1, chain link 2. So he's gonna do. He's gonna use dragon. He's gonna use the dragon, bring back a beast. He's gonna use the drag after your milling 5. He's gonna use the dragon and a beast to make a vampire. To make a zombie. All playing under there could be only 1. All doing the normal line. This is cringe. Oh wait, do you have short cannon? Target the 8. He's targeting the 8. It's like Foxy Tune. Thinking target. It's like probably Foxy Tune, right? It's either Xiamen or Foxy Tune, but I think it has to be like. It doesn't have to be Foxy Tune. It's either Xiamen to make Hulk or it's Foxy Tune to make vampire. Or zombie vampire. I keep calling vampire, so it's a vampire type. It's not a vampire type. Okay. So. He targeted the 8. He targeted it in graveyard. Yeah. So okay. So the 8 gets summoned, and then he basically mills 5. He's adding Foxy Tune, or actually he could add Necro or Ghost Reaper. Wait, he's maining Ghost Reaper? What the hell? You're main. It's not a tier 0 format, right? Yeah. And then zombie summoned. So you get to summon that off of that. Is that a way to beat Surge? Yeah, this one. Oh, so summon from your grave. When you control this monster, you can draw one of this card with card. If this card's in the grave, it's banished. Face up, attack. Oh no, sorry, like. So on res normal summon that? Oh yeah, because he special summoned the original starter, Xiamen with E-Telly. Okay. On res normal summon? What? Oh wait, on res, hot red. Hot red's effective res. Oh shit, now we can't make the rank 8. Because it's like on field. Maybe he's reading Shinobi Necro, or is he actually normal summoning Shinobi Recro? He can make Baron, which I think is a warrior. It's amazing how much of this combo, like how little this combo changes under the Kabili one. Because of the punks. Look at these little punks. What? On Res of Chaos. Yeah. But like draw, like no, it can't be draw. We know the card in hand's a Skyshaker spell. So what's on Res of draw? What is on resolution of draw? I mean not draw. What's on resolution of Chaos Dragon? So he's thinking. So okay, demise. He's activating my Mystic Mind. Oh shit, yeah, that works. So he's activating Mystic Mind right now. There's no other reason that he would do demise of the land other than that. Activate Mystic Mind. Yeah, actually have to activate. Good. So monster effects can no longer be activated unless he just like makes his rank 8 that he plans to do, and that's unless he makes his rank 8 that he plans to do, and then beats into Shizuku that he plans to do. Actually, Mystic Mind, I think correct. I don't know. Like I think the optimal play here is just like combine these two and make a rank 8, right? Isn't that what happens? Right? I don't know. It feels so weird. This striker player feels so weird. He's playing. Again, this basically common. This basically common. This I hate this part. This part. Watch, instead of Mystic Mind, they're banning Demise of the Land. I mean, that does stop people like using mine as a crutch. Right? I don't know. It's a kind of crutch. It's like, oh hey, I'm a slow control player. What am I gonna do, Mystic Mind? This feels like a very weird scenario. I mean, now all his cards have been losing 200 attack, so this is effectively 17. These effectively ones just like make your opponent lose ones. It matters except when attacking directly or an unaffected monster. So it's like man's currently thinking about what to do. He's under mine and they could be only one. I would not think it through. I, as someone who hasn't played this deck and don't know the combo lines, would do the rank 8. Actually, no, that special summons a monster if he does that. Never mind. Rank 8 like has both players mill 4, and then he special summons one monster between those 8. Between those 8 mills. So I'm kind of intrigued on what's gonna happen. Okay, so he's linking them both off? What? Oh, into Cypher Lord Lambda. Why though? Probably this is like the only generic link 2 he has with those two, but and like the rank 8 like Mantor is it like an on summon, so you just want to waste that. But I mean, you trade with Shizuku now. And while that doesn't clear it, it still kinda hurts. Yeah, he doesn't clear it anymore. Which is unfortunate. And they both die. And then Just like gonna like pass turn and make Mystic Mine die. I always love that viewing opponents' public extra deck. I don't know why, I just love that so much. Okay, extra deck. Funny enough, looking at the public extra deck is perfectly fine. Just literally only comes up against Pendulum. So mine dies. Say goodbye to Mystic Mine. There it is. Okay, so yellow cards in grave. I'm thinking 5 of them were milled, so or 4 of them were milled. Okay, engage with 3 spells in grave. Okay. I don't know if I can enhance this paper. Oh, probably Shizuku search to engage, obviously. So we have an unknown, a known, and a known, and another unknown. Okay. You almost went right. You could do battle phase, do 33. Why do you set a card in main phase 1? And then raise effect, tripping its cost. You probably have declared the effect. Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go. This, tribute its cost. And then make Kagari effect on summon, add engage, because I mean it's engage. Kagari, target, engage. Engag. I don't say Engag because of one YouTuber. So engage added. Kagari can now attack for 18. Perfect. In phase 2, activate engage again, or engage, search Widowmaker, I guess? This is where the mine really did stop, please. I think that was like a sticky situation, but I think it's just like being undermined, and then you just outed mine that turn. Thinking mine should be like an interruption tool instead of a sit on it the entire game sort of tool. I already didn't see what he added because I'm not smart. I'm just gonna assume he added Widowmaker call there. I could probably look back through the thing. Oh no, duh, he added multi-roll. Okay, multi-roll's been added. He could send his There Can Be Only One, so he can make that and just treat this as like a 1 term. Why is this still, the thumbs up still showing up? What the hell? Okay, it was also right here too. I think it was a glitch. Okay, so that's sent. So now I can make Shizuku. And like interrupt him for, also maybe he realizes like, oh hey, this isn't actually gonna work as well as I thought it was on my opponent, so send that so I can ignore myself. But I think it does somewhat interrupt him. I think most of these are just actually not interrupted. Look at all the types. We got zombie, we got machine, we got warrior, we got psychic, we got beast, we got dragon, we got actually that's 6. Because we got zombie, zombie, zombie. We got psychic, psychic, psychic. So there's 3 psychics, 3 zombies in grave. Other than that, everyone's different. Okay, this during the end phase, he's gonna banish something. I think Deer Note is not run at multiple copies, so maybe banish that. But you know, some of them are actually good. And oh yeah, Chaos Ruler. That's obviously the better play. Chaos Ruler has not been summoned from the grave yet, which means that effect is still alive. So this way, I don't know. Worst case scenario, saves himself 3,000 life points. Just because they're like attacks. Okay. So he just like searched it, did that, and then like didn't even like set anything off multi-roll? Oh, end phase banish 8. Summon Gizmekarochi. Good thing you did not target Gizmekarochi, otherwise he would have just chained it and it would have been shit. You had like another call by. It's like once per turn, once per chain, like how's it? Got it, only use 1 effect per turn. Yo, DD Crow! DD Crow, target Gizmekarochi. Okay, I walked in, I walked in unimpressed, and I'm interested. Oh shit. Go ahead. Card, use in the card hand, add a punk. Add a punk, ridiculous. This is the searcher for his going. This is a searcher for the normal summon Xiamen line. think if you're playing Pure Punk, you're maybe playing more than one Deer Note. Yes, people like running like, oh yeah, here's all the schedule spells. I'm running one of each. Like a one afterburner does not feel like the correct play. It feels like you should run more than one, but you know, like apparently one is standard. Ash, let's go, baby. Draw every out, known to man, and then draw a card. And then you can banish a punk, so I just summon a punk from hand, which actually now in this board state actually matters. Because then, like, let's assume every single punk in his deck, every single card in his deck is punks in their big stacked. Then she's like, oh yeah, summon it. Oh yeah, you finally outed. I guess what? Do it again until you out the spell or the field spell. This one once per turn, or use this effect. Oh, the draw one. Okay, it's a soft once per turn to banish, but it's a hard twice per turn to draw a card. Weird. It's just any psychic pays effects. Okay. I like how the second effect is like so easily abusable that it had to be like, oh yeah, only twice per turn, because we only expect the combo line to happen twice in a turn. That we can't just be like, oh yeah, here's my psychic. Here, I made this psychic words. Psychic cyber science. I made the cyber science psychic. I equipped it with the power cell. And then I'm just like, oh yeah, I like to draw my entire deck and activate Zodiac. Here's the punk. Here's a big punk. Okay, so what stat line is this dude at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Do you really calling synchro? Synchro. I feel like this board state does not make a synchro yet. I feel like this board state is definitely not synchro material. Do the punks have a level 11 synchro? I don't think they do. Okay, let me look. Because to my knowledge, they don't. I think to my knowledge, none of them exist except Star Eater. So you know, it's not really saying much. So here, I'm gonna check on my phone. Just obviously the most effective way to check, at least relative to me streaming. Okay, let's do punk. Oh, they do have an 11 synchro. Never mind. The Amazing Dragon. Synchro, detect cards your opponent controls, number level 3 psychic monsters, different names you control, and in your graveyard, return them to the hand. So you could return. There's only one unique one. Different names, yeah, only one. You target a punk in your grave, special summon it. Fair enough. Oh, you can't use both effects in the same turn, though. Grand Creators, yay. I say as if it would have been a different set. Okay. Yeah. So that was the correct play, and I did not realize it was the correct play, because I'm an idiot. I'd been like, oh yeah, there are 11s exist, and then they make this 11. I'm like, well, fuck me. Like, it's 3,000. It has a body. This one at least is effectively. This one's effectively 2K right now, which is good to think about. Because then you only take like what 500 from the punk monster attacking, but you don't know if that's the end of the board state. 35. How do you? Oh, because you keep losing. Okay. Yeah, actually, it's the second one. What the? Okay, so you can sort of summon another one from hand, banishing a punk from grave. That should be legal. I want to say like that's fine because like I'm sitting here as if I'm playing the Sky Trigger, but I'm not. It's my first time doing it, so it feels weird. And here it is. Here's the Deer Note. Okay, from here. Okay. Okay, they're making, probably, I think I know what they're making, Hulk, right? Yeah, here's Hulk. Oh my god, he's actually playing in the zone. This zone's a legal target because of Shizuku, which is kind of funny. Wait, what? This is an effect when it hits the grave? Send it to the graveyard. Punk you control against 600. Oh my god, you usually just don't have one. That's funny. There's targeting Ogre Dancing Grave. Show me another copy of Shark Cannon. There it is, baby. Put something to your field too. It'll be funny. Oh no. You could have had a wall. That is now at 31 with extra 26. And Hulk is summoning. What, you could summon like a hand trap. I mean, you could summon a hand trap. You could summon another Zealman. The third one, though. So you probably don't want to do it, because that's a hard one to return. You've already did it this turn. It got ashed, but still it's use. It's unfortunate. Game feels like it's not going fast enough for my liking. Okay. They have another 3. Oh shit. Pay 6 fusion. Oh yeah. From hand or field. Your opponent's turn. Pay 6 immediately control synchro. Okay. Triple tax, so he's going to take control of it. Interesting. What monster? Oh, Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom was activated on the Punk. I mean, on the Zealman. Oh, because of Ash, he's able to steal the Shark Cannon. It's also not going to leave an opponent's card effect. It's probably going to be linked off. Oh, he's just going to go to battle phase, sure. 15, 15, 31. Please are nice as 31 instead of 25. I think it's rereading the effect to see how much attack. Yeah, 31. Okay, phase 2. Like what? You could. Okay, so link 3, or you couldn't make a link 2, but yeah, link 2 or link 3. He's making. I feel like the Sketcher player loses this game. Because, I mean, look at the card advantage. You have to draw, like, amazing off the top. There's fucking Splite in here. Holy shit. There's no 2s in Grave. This was Punk Splite? This had Splite in it? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to edit this tag now. Wait a minute. What? I have to go into detail and edit this. There you go. It's Punk Splite now. So we just in a stream. What's the game called? The game is called Yugioh. We're currently this platform is called DuelingBook. It's where people are allowed to duel each other, and I'm currently watching games and commentating over them. Fortunately, he says very power move that's currently limited at 1 card, but it's banished when leaves the field, so he doesn't have access to this anymore. It's very not good for him. But he's kind of in a rough situation. He's adding Widowranker and drawing 1 card because he does have 3 spells. He's void states. I've been reading this like green text on what's fighting what. Here is like the knowledge that I have. I don't remember what this card is, so I'm not gonna say what it is. I do know that the only showing of Splite that exists is this 1 card that I've seen so far. It's only game 1 of the best of 3. I will try to describe the board state as much as possible. Okay, so he is activating his quick play effect to target a level 2 engrave, or if he controls a monster, link 2 level 2. Special summon it. So he's targeting his link 2. And then he chains his Ray to tribute itself as cost, so it's no longer on the field. And then he chains his Widowranker, which you can only activate if you don't have monsters, which when he would activate it, he doesn't have monsters because Ray's gone. And then that negates this guy's effects. And then he can also steal it if he has 3 more. So it's been stolen until the end of this turn. So, weird. I've been playing with things just like in my hands, and I've been dropping them. So, you know, that's just gonna be background noise. So he takes that, then resolves Ray and makes Kagari. And then, this resolves and summons. Actually, no, it's effects engaged. Never mind. Kagari target engage happens. Oh, he can't target engage because the engage is banished, which is gonna make him injured on card advantage. Target shark with Kagari. Yeah, I see. Kagari effect targeting shark cannon. To add to hand. Target shark. Is there a shark on the field? Orca dance. Maybe he thought this was shark. Because I mean, like I can kind of see the name. Sharak or Sharkusei. I don't know. I don't know how to say the names. This one lets you immediately synchro summon, so you can make an 11. You can make the one we saw earlier, but currently has like worse stats, and I guess on summon you get to like basically bounce 2 cards to hand. Because of what exists. Oh god damn it, this happens again. There we go. So he has Short Cannon in hand, he has an unknown card, at least a card I don't remember. He's linking these 2 off for either Zeke. Maybe he's playing the Fire Charmer. Oh, Unicorn. Never mind. Every time I think we're gonna summon Zeke, never summon Zeke. He's gonna use Unicorn effect. Oh shit, this is not gonna be good for him. He should probably do the field spell. Oh shit, he's gonna use this effect. Pay 6 to sync our summon. Oh, he's Widow Waker. Let's go, baby. Last card in hand. Oh, Widow Waker. Let's go. Take. He's taking it, but it's still gonna be spun. It's still gonna be returned to the owner's deck, so it's no longer on the field. So you should have picked Ogre Dance. Why did you pick him? He did pay, so he gets the draw. Come on. Okay, let's make access code and okay. Wait, what? Okay, so the Punk Splay player amid defeat. Yeah. Is the game on Steam? I played a lot of Master Duel. I'm making deck right now. So it's not on Steam. It's on the internet. If you look up Dueling Book, here I can write it down in just like a big text. Here, do I have another text thing? No, I don't. I'll make another one on here. Actually, here I'll just like unfull screen. Unfull screen. There we go. It's on duelingbook.com. You make an account. You can make decks, and the thing is, you're allowed to cheat. Because it's not an automated dueling site. It's a manual dueling site. So you're able to physically see, oh hey, this goes here, this goes here. You can physically be like, oh yeah, you see this monster? I'm putting in the spell and trap zone. Why? Who cares? Call the judge. You're actually able to call a judge. You're allowed to cheat, basically. That's the better way of putting it. Sorry, you're not allowed to cheat, but you can cheat. Yeah. There's online viewers of a lot. This green one shows that it's a judge that's currently online. You're welcome. It's free to play. The cards online are free. There's no like paying incentive. I think you're allowed to donate, but it has like a page for here I could probably like disappear and like show back up in Hot Rod's thing. What I've been doing is just like watching people play. Here. There's when you get to here, there's a main menu with a bunch of like people. You can build the decks in the deck constructor, make your own decks. I'm playing a bunch of bad ones. You're able to like look at things. I think there's also the where is it? Is it more back? I don't actually know where it is. You can view profiles, you can do friend requests, you can follow people. You can look at your duel records and look at replays of your previous duels, which I think is pretty cool. You can also just like see like, oh hey, I messed up, or oh hey, my opponent cheated, but I didn't catch it, so it's my fault. Anyways, let's go back to duel. There's a bunch of duels. There's a ranked mode, where you get blah 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 blah, you get score, it's like placed higher, and you like try to, I don't know, just tries to fight people around your skill level. It's like usually 100 to draw off. You're also able to like search for people duels. I've been doing Sketcher here, but here, let's do Hot Rod. And let's get into his game again. So we can watch. Okay, so he went first. I didn't see what he did. He made why is Kagari here? Oh wait. Hornet drones to summon a token. Use the token to make Kagari. Kagari add back the token. Add back the token summoning card. And then make Shizuku set 3 pass. He did not search for Shizuku. He just made Shizuku. What? Why? He's using Ogre Dance effect. What? Wait, what? Send this card from hand to the grave, add a punk. Okay, so you can using this to add probably Xiamen to start the plays. Yeah, the Hot Rod did not respond, so it's kind of like seen as, oh yeah, that's fine. There's also a chat message here, so you're able to like talk to people. I can't because I'm not a person of the duel. I'm a person watching. I did not know this one existed. Add a spell. Punk spell. Activates a card effect that targets a punk you control. Draw 1 card. Oh shit. It's one for an attack. Interesting. So you can, we'll try to Widow Anchor. You can draw a card. It's kind of funny. Okay, you got Jam Session to get the field spell, do that, and then draw one. The 3 seem like, oh, they're all psychics. And you draw a card. Interesting. That explains why it says like punk does draw 1. Like, you're probably not gonna do 3, but they can. So let's see, search this, and then I don't know. This summon the other one, and yeah. I wonder if it answers legacy support. Probably not. Probably not. Oh well. Especially since it was a relatively recent set. Cured relatively. Oh well. Punk Jam Extreme Session. I'm just reading cards at this point. Or I'm just reading the names of cards at this point. Interesting. He's using this effect to banish a punk, special summon a punk from hand. Okay. Cosmic Cyclone chained to target this to banish it. And because it's a field spell, it will not resolve. Field spells, continuous spells, and continuous traps all need to be visible on the field to resolve their effects. So, it's been banished, so it does not resolve, so no punks will be touched from the hand. So, assuming that he doesn't have, like, say, Foxy Tune in hand, this is a past turn, I need to full screen this. There you go. Get back in full screen. Okay. He's doing Twin Twisters. He's discarding a card, which might matter when it, like, hits the grave, to probably bop both of his back rows. So he's probably gonna think on cost. And, like, if they're gonna just die, he's probably gonna panic activate them anyway. Like, call by this or shit like that. He's D-Berry calling Synchro, because that's what this deck does. Or, he hasn't called it yet, but, you know, call a type. You can't summon that type. Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Exterior Pendulum, gone Synchro. And Widow Anchor's gone. So he's not gonna, like, give him the draw. Okay. Ogre Dance exists. So 2 cells in grave. This one doesn't have an effect when it hits the grave, right? Yeah, it has an effect when it's sent. I mean, if you send it by its effect grave. Using Deer Note, he's revealing that and Xiamen, so he can pick one of them to special summon and one of them to be sent to grave. Interesting. So send that to grave, so target a punk and gives a 600 attack as a bonus effect. That's probably not going to be like the main reason. Grilling has 2 spells, all the monsters he controls, so he's losing 200 because of this card. So, yada yada. Yada yada. This is effectively 17 when you want to do math for lethal. Which is a way to think of it. Will he use Xiamen's effects? He can't. He can make Hulk. He's not making Hulk. He's just going to attack for 400. He's not even using Xiamen effect. I wonder why. Because, like, this been misplaced. Xiamen isn't too strong. It's only 600 damage. But I mean, still. So you take 400 Hot Rod. I'm saying this. Also, they can't hear me. I'm just a watcher. I'm just stalking them, basically. And then 900. Because the attack loss is no longer happening. He's turning these two into Hulk? Yeah, Hulk. Hulk effect to... Okay, so then he's also getting Deer Note to target and special summon. So target a Pumpkin Grave that isn't a 5 and special summon it. So usually they target the 8. I mean, he doesn't have to. He could bring out the 3. I mean, this 3 and use its effect to pay 600 to search a monster. Or sorry, search a monster, search a spell, and then like future summon. Kind of like. Interesting. Am I looking at the wrong card? I'm looking at the wrong card here. Okay, so. Can't even see. Okay. So we have this process happening. So I think we know that he has a copy of Hunter's Effect. We weren't physically here to watch it, but I can assume that it's in hand. And I think he didn't actually search for Shizuku like an idiot. I don't know. But I don't know what happened involving that. Something happened. We do have. So is he still thinking on the target, or is he? Cause like I mean this dude's big, but this dude searches. Okay, he just summons that dude, and then he's something else. He has to still summon with Hulk, a level 3 or lower tuner. Just at 1. Oh yeah, also you know, just in case, and he's still here. This uses TCG uses a different ban list than Master Duel. So certain cards are not banned in here that are banned in there, or cards that are banned in there are not banned in here. You cannot play Max C in this format, but you can play Mystic Mine. You know. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, you're making a deck. Making a deck on here is free. I think we would do people out. Yeah. 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 So like, if you want to do on here, like, you can't just like put in like Max C. But you can put in. Also, Upside Goblins at 1, which I do like having song and 3 Master Duel because I just love Upside Goblin. See, like this card, I'm playing this because I know sometimes Sky last game had this. This is legal. This is at 3. People want it banned. But it's not. Yeah, damn my deck in Maxi. I mean, if you want to play in TCG, in OCG it is at 3. Yes. Also, they have a different format though, based on it. It's a really Metal Warping card. Yeah. Like on Master Duel, it's perfectly fine to have 3, but not here. In TCG, in real life, don't. And the thing is, it's still kind of expensive because people still think it's going to be released. People think that Maxi is going to come off the ban list. Some people believe that, some people don't. I'm not sure how the opinions have changed after Master Duel has been released, because Master Duel really did blow up the scene of people coming back in. Because like it's like a great Konami supported one. But yeah, you go make a token effect. I mean, do this. So this is an unknown card. This is the token that you search. This is also limited to 1. Oh yeah, here for Skyshaker specifically, Kagari's at 3, Engage is at 1. Also, Widow Anchor's at 3, but multi-rolls at 1. Yeah. Which is why partially I haven't made it this in Master. Yeah. And okay, that duel's over. So let's go check out the next duel. Next duel, Sky Trigger. Why not? Sky Trigger. Is there any decks that you want to particularly watch, or at least have me commentate? Then I can look it up to see if someone's playing a card in it. Meanwhile, Lowing Fuse 1. Wow. Assault Wolf versus Daft. Ooh. Sky Striker versus Dynamist. Okay. Sky Striker here. Do you know any cards to replace Maxi? I don't know. I don't know. Maxi is like a really strong card that there aren't really good ones for. You also don't need to play like the Maxi type. Assuming like you want to do one for its effect, then you can let's see here. What's a good card? Just I don't know, maybe more hand traps. That one's a really like blowout hand trap. Like, oh yeah, if either you play through it and let me draw 1,500 times, or yeah, you don't chain to Storm Strike. Oh god, it's a new Sky Striker player. You don't chain to Solemn Strike. You chain on Resolution. On Resolution and Solemn Strike when it's actually destroyed. Then you chain. Good. Okay. Anyways, I don't really know any good one-off cards, especially the ones that do exactly what it does. You could throw in like hand traps. Assuming you don't want to buy it in real life, you can do like things like say like Ash, Valor, Imperm. Or like if you need like oh hey, I activate this and you don't get to play anymore. I guess there is also like Lancia, Nibiru, and D-Shifter. Those ones all exist. Oh yeah, also since this is TCG is a best of 3, there's a side deck. It's 15 cards, and you're able to like in between games replace like say 3 cards with your main deck with 3 cards in your side deck, or like say if you just want to just not change anything, yeah. Or if you want to change everything, you can just like put 15 cards in from your side deck and take 15 cards out. As long as it's a 1-to-1 ratio, it's perfectly fine. Which I feel like is a very important thing to mention in a best of 3. So like these powerful one-of things like Drytron aren't as powerful because then they lose to a bunch of side deck stuff, or they lose when they lose a die roll. Like there was a while back of the activate Banquet of Millions and activate 2 copies of DD Dynamite. That stuff would not fly in TCG because A, side deck, B, you were forced to have a time where you go second basically. So there's no way that would work. The opponents just be like, oh yeah, I'm signing all my hand traps, so I don't have to care about this. I don't need Dark Rulers, so he's not even gonna use it. Just forget. So they're also able to like play more conservatively. You don't need spell trap destruction in the main. Oh god, he's hooked. Can't, why not? Unaffected. Oh yeah, it's unaffected. Why is it lower? Let's go. Okay. So game 2. So GG. Salt Wolf has beaten. Oh actually, I did not even finish editing this. Wow. Let's do. Change this name to. I'm already dumb. I already forgot what he was. Oh yeah, the Dynamist. Or not Dynamist. Dynamorphia. It's a long name. It's not gonna fit on here. Knew it. Got it. I'm making this a double phase name. Dino. Okay, no, I have to edit it down here. Dynamorphia. Nah. Like fine, right? It's good enough. I'll be actually wait a minute. I could do. There we go. Now you're able to easily see it. Why did I not think about this? Okay, anyways, I am going to make a new text for. Actually, no. I'm going to. I'll be right back. I'm getting a drink. Okay. Okay, I'm back, and let's go back to here so you can watch the duel. According to what happened, set a field spell, set this card, set D-Barrier, deactivate D-Barrier calling fusion. Didn't even wait for him to activate like a thing to fusion. I guess he just did it, shotgunned it. So that's kind of funny. Okay, he did this, set this card. It can't be activated this turn. So I don't know why he did D-Barrier. At the very least, wait till he like tries to fusion summon? Because like, he didn't even activate anything, right? Or do you think just like goes to grave after that? Dynamorphy versus Striker. Is this mine? Mystic Mine would make sense for this, but like what's the point in not activating like Area 0? Wouldn't it hurt? Okay, Judgment paid half his life points. Then again, half doesn't really matter in this deck, because then you just go down like 200. Like that. So I guess like Judgment, the first card, isn't too bad an idea. Afterburners target his monster, so it's unaffected by the card's effects. You change this. Half to fusion summon from extra deck. One monster from deck, one monster from extra deck of fusion material. Dynamorphia Frenzy. Okay. And he sends Deathbreaker, which is basically like terrible, I guess. This dude's currently at 2k. Dude is still unaffected because of Ego Booster. Target? What? It already targeted. It's really. It had to target Theresia. It targets its cost. It targets before Kendra is summoned. What do you think Ego Booster did? What? I confused what you thought you did. He'd sleep nice. Here's mine. Sure, Kanan. Nib. Forget that was mine, yeah. There's no reason you wouldn't do it. So it's like mine, but like why not just like keep it in hand then? And it's like 80s well, yeah, so it wouldn't have done much. Yeah. There's not really times to like Nibiru Dynamorphia. Dynamorphia isn't really a get Nibiru to our deck. Oh well. So now we've seen how they play out. So let's go to a new game. See, is there any Gemini cards? I wonder. I want to keep looking up. Oh yeah, maybe the time. I mean, a time thief. It's nice to get my hopes up, but then I see, oh hey, it's just Tier Element who made a time thief redoor. Okay. Let's go Skyscraper again, and ooh, this one's a tag duel. A tag duel, or one of them is playing. At least one of them is playing Striker. We got Mathmech, Crystal Beast versus Skystriker, Salamangreat. Skystriker doesn't really feel like, to me, it doesn't feel like a thing that's combined with other stuff. Then again, sometimes it is just because of the strong advantage engine, but you know, because then you lose out on your other things. I'm very intrigued to see what's going on here. But it's also the kind of one that this could last forever, so I'm just gonna like, no. Let's go back to Skystriker. Paste, enter. Let's do here. Pickle Bro. Okay, so we got Skystriker versus Eldritch. Got it. Change Dynamorphia to Eldritch. This is what people think of Eldritch when it shows up. Bunch of floodgates. We got Kazuku. Let me tell you, main deck anti-spell is really bad for Skystriker, who's basically spell of the deck. Do that during his end phase? Okay. So now I can activate these. Okay, he made Hayate. I wonder what the other cards are. It goes in, you can only control one attribute, so you can no longer link summon, basically. Personally, I think the proper play would have been, or the better play would have been, wait until like after it's attacked. For it goes in, just like, oh hey, you sent a powerful card that you expect to add back with Kagari. No. I wonder what these are gonna do, though. I always think it's funny, like setting a field spell. I don't know why. It just feels funny. I feel like it might also come out too. Just like out his own monster if he wants to play. Interesting. Okay. So let's see here. What will Eldritch do? Currently, they have an 1800 beat stick, and I can keep running into their monsters. So I mean, like, he doesn't like make like what constant. He's already gone through 2 Hayate, 2 Shizuku, 1 Kagari. So there's at most 2 red, 1 blue, 1 green, 3 orange. Not orange, 3 yellow. Those are at most copies, but I'm almost certain that he's not playing 3 Kind of definitely feels like a card that you can cut without much bad stuff happening. Okay, he summons that. And he's turning his light and light into a light. He's using that to bounce a card. And he returns this to the hand. This gets cleared and then activates Ray. So this actually sends before it's destroyed, so we can send like another card, which is kind of funny. Send Horn Drones. And activates Ray effect, or activate the effect of Ray. No Ray. Well, why not? Why not Ray? It's funny. So all these will be live, and I wonder what they do. Could have one of them be Afterburners? Or one of them could be a decoy, like say Widowmaker, this, just in case. Then he'd probably like shotgun it, like it might as well. Like if I'm going down, taking you with me sort of thing. Activates multi-roll. Activates multi-roll, targeting a card. If you bounce it, it won't be. If you bounce this set card, nothing will happen, but if you bounce this set card, this card, actually something will happen. It goes in, which means, you can't do the like, Lord, like Lord of Heavenly Prison effect, but you can still smell it. What the fuck, Ultimate Slayer? Okay, that's kind of funny. I like this. This is funny. So, like, shuffles a link in, or are you also playing, like... What is in his extra? Now I want to know. Like, are you playing, like, a Synchro with XYZ and a Fusion and a Pendulum? And also Pop goes in. Wait, you're popping goes in, but not anti-spell? I feel like anti-spell is even worse, right? Actually, goes in without... if goes in is on the field, you can't do your Advantage Engine. But if anti-spell is on the field, you just slows it down. Okay, you do Battle Phase, Effect Tribute. You get him for 15. Kagari, I'd back something. And then effect, tributes cost. Summon out. Kagari add, what would he add? Could add the fuel spell, could add Afterburners. Maybe Afterburners, just so we can have like more removal, just in case. In case the opponent tries to jump block. Unfortunately, during the end phase, he can banish these two to like set golden lanes. Not looking fortunate. And then attacks with this card, okay. Attacks with this dude for 18. He's using Crackdown to take Kagari. Okay, so... Oh shit, I keep dropping this. Oh well. Control that monster. Can't attack or activate effects. So it's currently just 1800. No wait, actually no, it's a 1500 beat stick, which also lock. No, he doesn't have goes in, so it doesn't lock him in anything. I'm not smart. Sets 2 more cards and passes. You could use multi-roll, but he's not. Honestly, I do think this one's funny. I don't think it works in this deck. Like, you just can't activate monster effects in response, which is kind of funny. I like how it does target, though. You can't even out-dragoon with it. They can't, like, chain something. They can chain, like, say, Imperm, and then chain a monster effect, but you know. Okay. So send Eldritch, send a spell, target that one. Send to grave. Worst part is, I'm not sure if they're going to catch up, but that's not how it works. Worst part is that okay, it's not getting caught, but because of how anti-spell fragrance is worded, it's until their next turn, which means even though it's a quick play, it cannot be used this turn. I just want to know. Oh, he does have 3. No, it does have exactly 3 engraved. So it was not caught by this player. I wonder, is he gonna keep using Cursed Land or no? I feel like I haven't seen him actually pay 8 search. Like, you know that you can do that once per turn, right? But he hasn't been searching. Makes me kind of scared. Also, he hasn't been like banishing these last turn. You could do this during either end phase. During the end phase, so you could do it during your opponent's, and then set this and then go again. I mean, he is currently locked into fires. Like Kayana for 2 turns, like wins. Afterburners. Oh shit! Please tell me pop anti-spell. I keep thinking like he's locked into Gozen. Gozen is not on the field anymore. And then also, what spell trap would be destroyed? This set one. Extrav. So I mean, that is kind of good. Stops the possible draw too. Engage, baby. Wait, he went to target engage? Was I seeing that right? He targeted engage to send it to grave? No, I'm dumb. He targeted Ultimate Slayer. Draw. Normal summon Ray. He has lethal. Actually, no, he doesn't. He has a trap card to summon a monster. Should probably do it now. Yes. Unless he literally activates Ash. He activates Ash! Let's go, baby! Let's go! We take those! Sky Striker winning under anti-spell. We take those. He left. Let's go, baby. You earned this player W17. Okay, so now let's go watch Sky Striker. We're watching more of it. Paste. Go. Let's do look and see. Let's watch this one. Sky Striker who has a window on field? What? Did you steal it and then reset it? Wait, why is the window on this board? Oh, Shark Cannon, maybe. Maybe Shark Cannon that got reset? Okay. Where's this? Okay, a tier limit, like basically second time player. The second time on the site is dueling with tier limit. And losing against this like person who's very sophisticated. Yeah. This number shows how much this person's winning. I mean, this number shows this person. This number shows this person. I know, because like when I go on a winning streak, this goes up. And this one shows tie. Because ties can exist. It's really scary when you show up and like nothing's happening. Okay, he missed defeat. Insane matchup with tears? Why? Why did it lose hard to... Why does it have an insane matchup against tears? Is it because like the recyclable shark cannon? I mean, where do I cross the matters? Yes. I don't know. Oh well. Okay, understood. Anyways, I need to blow my nose. So I'm gonna need my mic real quick. Okay, I'm back. Let's check out this duel that's currently happening. Striker versus Flunderies. Why is Red Reboot in the graveyard? Oh yeah, duh, got reset. Got it. This one's getting set to the flu. Did I mute my mic? Flu. Womderies. Delete. Actually, I have to go over to here and actually edit this. There you go. Flew under ease as one word because I'm smart. Here, let's put a space here. There we go. A bit less smart. There we go. Now I can really tell how unbalanced it is. Okay. Bell. Effect in the graveyard? What effect happens in the graveyard? What? So, Flunderies took game 1. Miss Valley Fixavion. And then Tribute Summon. Or he could normal summon again. Flunderies is recently masterable. Had to deal with it for a while. Flunderies is annoying. Literally no normal summon. Just beat into it. Just get him. Effect. He's weakening the attack. Just because he can. That, or he's making it when he normal summons again. It just like goes again. Okay. Now he can tribute his own opponent's spells. I don't know what this is. Feels like bullying the Sketchmaker player. Is there another Sketchmaker player over here? Yes, there is. Let's go, baby. Striker? Why is Blink Spider here? Striker versus Cyber Angel? What the hell? Huh? Sky Striker Adventurer? What the fuck is this card? They must have sent to the grave as banished instead. This is a 1-turn macro? What the hell? 3 more. Why is it 3 more? Okay, that's why. There was 3 spells. Okay. What the hell is this? Oh yeah, Desires activated. Okay. Why is there 3 man? Prosperity. What the hell? Is this Drytron? Is this Drytron where Drytron took game 1? Because this does not feel like a Drytron took game 1 sort of situation. Oh, why did you link the token away with Link Spider? Like, you just really want a Griffin? And Griffin's gone now, so you just don't need it? And you like used Griffin already? Like, what happened? Why is this guard banished? What happened to this dude? Why is he here? Why is this card in the grave and you had this card banished? Who banished Zeke? Why did you activate its own effect targeting itself? You don't have to. It's an optional effect. What the fuck is going on here? I hear some people saying, oh yeah, Adventure Sketch Wrecker. It doesn't feel right. Feels like Adventurer needs monsters in the main monster zone. Like a token. But no. You know what? I have an idea. What if instead of we use hand traps, we use Griffin? Does that lock me out of all my spells? Yes! Why not just play DPE? Because fuck you. DPE has the same amount of garnets. Fuck you. That one literally has to take up 2 things. But at least when you use DPE, at least DPE isn't left still in the monster zone. By the time you can execute your spells. Yes, I'm salty. I'm salty because I'm confused. I'm scared. Why the fuck did you banish your own monster? You dumbass. I think I know why the... Wait, let me check the... What the fuck? You're a 5/5/5 player and you're doing shit like this? Doing shit like banishing your own Zeke? It's a can. There's the word can. You don't have to do it. What the hell? Okay, Offerings to the Doom, which is actually seeing some play, because also just like a utility spell. No, not bad. I guess it is a one-sided macrocosmos. It does banish any monster, but okay. I do actually kind of like that deck. That deck is kind of cool. Problem, it's not a spell. That's my only problem. It's not a spell. I don't think that card should be a spell. I just mean like it's not a spell. So like playing it. My nose. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. They're going into game 3. So how will the striker player manage to win, if at all? So how they won their last game? By activating the trap card twice in a row. Let's do herbs. Harvest. Or sorry, maybe not just playing my phone at this point. playing this fun game, but I shouldn't mention it right now. No, we're just waiting for these two people to side deck. Then we should be getting right back into it. In the meanwhile, let's do this. Okay, so it's still deciding. The schedule player is still siding. Here, let me just. No, we're just saying I'm just gonna paste. Okay, good. We have some more. We got Striker versus Exo Sister. Okay, okay. Here, let me just change this name. Oh, wait, duh. I'm an idiot. Okay. So we got Exo Sister. That goes up here, and Sky Sugar comes back down here. Here we go. Striker versus Exo Sister. Striker very much seems like it's in a situation of can't draw a monster, which exists. Why are these cards managed? D-Shifter. And Mystic Mind die. Did you activate Mystic Mind and then realize you didn't have a monster? So what did you like set a card and then what happened? Why is that happened? So main deck D-Shifter. Exorcist can do that? I guess it just makes an X-Ray-Z that don't get detached, right? Nothing hits the grave, right? Or they can easily make it so nothing hits the grave for their turn. Like this, do this, make an X-Ray-Z. Okay, Vetus. So, okay. So it negates this. $25. And down to 100 life points. Oh no, wait, never mind. You took the 100 already. I didn't even notice. Can they make a comeback? I wonder. Did they use the effect to draw one? Moving cards deep and no name. Oh, fair enough. It's gotta hurt. Okay. Sometimes that happens. I don't know how many names he's running, but I mean, it's just like sometimes that happens. Sometimes, like in your starting hand, even with like 8 copies of the name, you just don't draw any of it. Which really sucks, especially when it happens like twice a tournament. Like, what the fuck? How? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Do you draw 3 or you draw 0? There's no in between. I mean, it's fine. Remember the games you win more than games you lose, especially when the games that you win take longer. I think it's unfortunate because like the higher play games, they realize, oh hey, I'm losing this. I'm gonna surrender to save on time. And yeah, I don't recognize that they've won yet. I still think. I mean, I still don't. I'm still not in a winning position. Imagine like a curve, and it's like, oh hey, the curve's starting to point up to me. Hasn't even started pointing up. It's just like not pointing as much down. But then they see right on the roll and surrender. But I don't see it yet, so it feels like I get caught out to win. So when I lose a 2-1, it feels like I lost more than that. At this point, I'm just ranting. I should maybe not be ranting so much. Let's finish this one duel. I think call it a stream. Okay, so currently the Skyscraper player is no, not Skyscraper. Currently, the Exorcist player is on the draw, or is on the play. As a YouTuber puts it. This is where I'm stealing this from. I don't know if this is actually according. Do you think he shuffles his hand? I like how it's like, oh wait, no, I just need to make sure the 4th card I draw wasn't it. Like this still at the top 5 doesn't really matter. 41 versus 40 also. Interesting to see. 41. So you can play up. So we know he's not playing Upside Goblin. Don't you see anything? He's paying 600 as cost to add an Exorcist card from deck to hand, except itself. If you added a monster, it's affecting special summon it if the other Exorcist monster mentioned on it is in the field or in the grave. That is fine. So he is searching. Show me. Yep, Martha. Martha. Special summons this, and the special summons Ellis. And locks you into. Got Prosperity, banished X amount. Okay, so he's banishing 3 to reveal 3 and add 1 of them to hand. Sophia, Pax, or Ellis. Didn't get to see any spicy attack. We only saw names. I mean, he could be doing like a, oh yeah, I only have these names, but I mean, he's playing at least the prosperity. He's probably playing other stuff too. Sophia's goes to hand. So he chose to add Sophia, not Ellis. He's being sorted from deck. I mean, this one doesn't do anything on field at least. Martha is being special summoned. Martha is here. Wait, I just realized you picked to go second. Actually, this guy probably lost and then picked to go second. Okay, interesting. Okay, Ellis has been special summoned. Deck has been shuffled. Probably an XYZ, right? Probably, at least. So, let's see what actually happens to these cards. Stella has been normal summoned. He's special summoning 1 from hand. And to control Ellis, which is here, you gain 800. So he gains 800. Draw 1, and then if you control Irene, which Irene's not on the field, you gain 800. So you're not gaining 800. I do like it. It's like, oh yeah, this is synergy with the other one. But also, it's just like a small synergy. You know, 800 life points. It's like gain. Dude, so it's not even burn. It's like effectively it's nothing, but it's still nice that it exists. So you know, obviously that means you can combine it with the Row Mages, obviously. Hands versus monsters can be activated, except Sisters. Guess what? You can still normal summon. Taking the normal summon was on still. Okay. So he takes these 2, makes an Sister XYZ. Which one do we make? Caspia. Which, yeah. If this card is XYZ summoned using Sister as material, and needs to pick a monster from the grave for the rest of his turn. Detach 1, add an Sister monster. He's searching an Sister monster and it's getting impermed. The effect has been negated. You have been stopped. No, you're not doing a full combo. Imagine this. Takes better summon than gain 800. Imagine they better summon the one that it says Stella in the name. Do they even play that one? I don't know. I like how this one doesn't actually say one in this name. Just talks about itself. This, which connects to... Actually, no, I'm dumb. It summons Ellis. This connects to Ellis. Ellis connects to Stella. Stella. Wait, Stella and Ellis are a pair. But for some reason, just like Martha shows up, like just kidnaps Ellis. It's like, no, you're working with me now. So you know sweat something from the grave. Which is bad because like Ray's, I mean like especially because Van's engine relies on it coming from the grave. Not relies on it, but like not heavily relies, but it's like kind of relies because like, oh yeah, I make Ray, and then Ray dies. I mean, and then when your Link monster eventually dies, it's just like, oh yeah, hey, it's still here. You have to clear it twice. Also, as I go down, I grab a card from my grave. It's like, oh yeah, somewhat late game. Late game. Oh hey, you kill my monster. Also, Ray's here. So as a blocker. Oh hey, you want to attack me? Get me another card. Get me engage. That's definitely engraved by now. And then you can do Kagari, add it, engage in next turn. Battle phase. Ray clear a card. Ray's clearing that. Probably because he knows like Kagari can't do anything. I mean like Kagari beat that? I don't know. I'd probably do Hayate. What's this? Controls integrate, banish it. And you can apply one of these effects. So he's chaining that, banish it. NP, what's NP? No prob? wait. It's summon, sir. Don't forget to summon. Make Hayate. There it is. Hayate. I pulled an ultimate this one, which I think maybe made me build the deck. And this one, like, what? Oh no, this is just the special summon. Okay, this one is like banish. Quick effect: target one card opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish it. This is banished, and then so this dude is banished, and then you special summon Ray, and then Ray goes to main phase 2. Ray effect. All on a tactic, by the way. Actually, this is like on res. Can't even attack directly. Ray is here. Ray is here to save the day. You can't do the effect again. So it's main phase 2. phase 2. Make what? Shizuku probably? It's probably just gonna be Shizuku pass, right? Yeah, Mikla really does hurt the matchup here. Which doesn't make sense. Just like, oh yeah, here's a non-targeting banish. Oh, this turn, I'm dumb. Hyena target this, he can't attack. Okay, so he basically has to make the rank 8. Engage. Okay, he's gonna make Kagari at engage. We can tell this because he's activating engage. I wonder, is he gonna activate engage twice this turn or just once? He's also gonna be able to gain 100 life points, which is nice and cute. Probably, in my opinion, it's Widowmaker, but I mean, I could be wrong. Yeah, that's also a good idea. If he pops 25. No, wait, he already did the 25. Yeah, 23. He'll search a monster, but he does search a spell still, which is unfortunate. Also, gain the life points. What? He searched a card and he activated it. What do you mean? Which he targeted. He already targeted the spell. I think Kagari at engage. Then maybe even not activate the engage effect. Kagari and engage. Engage. Engage the hand. Since you already did banish Hayate, so Hayate doesn't exist anymore. It's funny though. Like, okay. So they might want to keep it in hand just so they don't like leave it out to get banished. No, but they're just doing it. They don't even get the +1. Which is why I would think to keep it in hand to wait till you have a +1. Oh, that's fine. It was like an emergency, like Ray summon, make Kagari get back engaged sort of play, maybe. I don't know. You could also search for another afterburners and pop that monster too. I was rubbing my eye the moment it came up. Okay, what are you? What are you doing? Oh my, you can steal it. Make Zeke. Make Zeke. Make Zeke. Make Zeke. He's not getting it. Yeah, make Zeke, baby. Let's go! Zeke has been summoned. Okay, that wasn't great for Zeke. Because you could also make like the light armor, the dark armor. You could make either of those. The search. What do you search? Is the question. I'd say maybe afterburners. We could also do Widowmaker, but you know. Okay, Widowmaker. No, wait, you can't do Widowmakers. Widowmaker's engraved. Whoop! A case of casual cheating. And he surrendered. So the Exorcist player has surrendered to get misclick. He accidentally clicked surrender. Oops. That's gotta hurt, because there's no undoing fucking surrendering. Like, misclicking a card is something different. Misclicking the fucking surrender button is completely different. Okay, so let's do. Interesting. Okay, so the Exorcist is going first once again. Starts with D Shifter to begin, so you can't do it if you have cards in hand. So you have to do it before you make your plays. Set the card. Fastest, okay. If he wants to go for the like normal summon Ray, go battle phase play, then he has to lose his Ray because it gets banished by D Shifter. Go like normal summon Ray and just then attack 15 and pass. That is also assuming that he just like even has Ray. He might not even have Ray. He's just passing. Okay. D Shifter is no longer in effect. That means Mizuki could get OTK'd. OTKs are very consistent with no monster. He's probably not going to get OTK'd. I feel like Exorcister cannot do 1600 in one turn. Or 16,000 in one turn. From what I've seen, they don't seem to be that kind of OTK. It seems like if you push their plays, they could make 8K, but not 16. They don't seem like one that's bordering on the cusp of 16. So I'm gonna say nothing to that. So he has to manage from his extra deck as cost. He's managed 3, and 3 is all he's managing. So he's gonna reveal 3. He's getting armament. I feel like how slow that was. Maybe it's like taking, but then again, you could always look in the log and see. Oh wait, gee. Okay, so we got anti-spell, you got Prosperity, you got armament. He's adding anti-spell. I mean, fair enough. Anti-spell, like, as well. I mean, it's supposed to shut down Skyshaker, but from what we saw, it doesn't. It's 2 cards. So you can't, like, blind Cosmic Cycle in it. Then again, you could always Cosmic Cycle in it when he activates it. We could also Twin Twisters it then. Anti-spell, chain, please chain a quick play. Ah, shit, he didn't chain a quick play removal spell. Set another card. Set another card. Set another card. Is he gonna set the 5th and final card? He said it! He did it, boys! Jesus, yeah. I mean, he had spells in hand, and now he can't just keep them in hand for when he eventually has play, so he has to do it now. We're just gonna hope that at least one of those is playable and like instantly actionable. I think they both bricked. Maybe he doesn't want to commit to anything, so he's like confident. Rhoda, okay. Rhoda might have been drawn recently. Rhoda can bring out Ray, which can do other plays. Yep, here's Ray. You know something's Ray. If I was him, battle phase 15. Okay, Judgmented. It did not hit the field. Ray had not technically hit in the field. It is basically being sent from hand to grave. It is no longer on field. It has not been properly summoned. Interesting. So, what is this plays now? He lost one of his Ray. He actually engaged. Casuals, I guess he maybe realized, okay, this is not really play. Actually engaged. He can't summon Ray, though, unfortunately. He could, like, get search a token. Just, like, puts another spell in grave. Or search the token generator. Afterburners for a follow-up play. Probably can sit Afterburners and maybe another one. And pass it. Do it. Now, let's see what happens next. So, let's see what the plays are now. So, he drew. Okay, he sets a monster and passes. So, any of these can be activated. Because they've been set for a turn. These spells cannot. Change your hearts. You can target face downs, so. You can change your heart it, flip it up, battle, swing, flip summoning it. Normal summon effect failure. They could make the light charmer. They could make a catastor. Not going to, but they could. They're making probably the lane of large armor. Oh, you could also make Hulk. Hulk do the access code line. Yeah, here's Hulk. Hulk has been striked. It has not hit the field. Once again. It's just paying all his life points, just trying to stop. I mean, Alexis just paying all his life points, trying to stop Skyshaker from being able to make a play. I mean, fair enough. If Skyshaker makes a play, they can like start an infinite resource engine. It would be pretty scary. They're jamming ways. This would be a good time to activate it, just like popping this card. Yeah, sometimes you do want more monsters. Sometimes you don't. This is the case when you do. This is the case when you could really use more monsters. Okay, so that's another card. So probably either waiting to make an XYZ. Doesn't want to like attack before then. So that's another card. So these 4 can be activated, but not this one. Little. Okay, so he's passed. What's the game plan? If he makes a token, it has 15 defense, so that can block some attacks. Because it's 3 spells engrave, 1 that being engaged. Upside Goblin. He's drawing a card. Giving the opponent 1,000 life points. He's making the order even stronger. He's making the divided between the people. How long have I been muted for? I don't know how long I've been muted for, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I think it was muted when I accidentally typed in a certain thing, but God, that was a long time ago. I'm sorry. Well then, so back, yeah, we've been here. Just been talking, and I just realized, why do I not see myself glowing on Discord? Oh, I just went here on Discord. I'm a dumbass. I've been muted on Discord specifically. I thought YouTube. I'm an idiot. Okay. Anyways, so we got Shark Cannon is targeting. To banish. You could target Shifter. You could target Exorcist or Sophia. Oh, he's questioning himself. He wants to target Shifter, but he doesn't know if he should. How much attack does Shifter have? Shifter has 1,200, so it could be a beat stick. But actually, no, it can't attack. But it could be a defense wall. A relatively strong defense wall. Reborn? Yes, he will jump block with D Shifter. Normal summon Ash. Oh my God, he's making something else. He could make the Dark Charmer. He could make a second Hulk. No, Hulk is limited. He can't make a second Hulk. He made the Dark Charmer. Strike it. He got strike again. It's even funnier the 3rd time. Bro, can I keep him off? Can I make my... Okay, so he has to draw another name, probably, because he probably doesn't have any more Link 2s that don't require a Sugar Monster. So he probably needs a name. If he makes Hayate, he wins. But he needs a name. I mean, you might, though. The moment you... Actually, wait. You can't use a certain card. You can't use a certain card, because that requires you to have no monsters, because you're jump blocking. Can't. You're just like, oh yeah, you want to summon something? Fuck you. Which, I mean, fair enough. Let's see. Okay, he's thinking... Oh no, he maybe has plays. This is not a good sign for a Sky Shaker player. Because, like, I think some of these cards can't be used this turn. I think you cannot be used this turn. Assuming that people... Choose one from deck. Send them to deck during the end phase. Those are from your deck that's mentioned on monster. So you choose one, take another, put them in both. This is literally just for you to make a free XYZ. What do you mean you don't have shit? You literally have Thetis. This is literally just, oh yeah, here's... Oh guys, that's 200 life points. I just realized. You do battle damage away. Activate magic cylinders for game. Activate sparks for game. That's better. You can activate sparks and literally win. The weakest burn card. Oh shit, I got DM'd by someone. Someone here was looking response for. He's probably saying no, but you know. Oh sorry, that's okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Fine. Just should make it a yes, by the way. Yeet. Here we go. Okay, so here. What's this mean? Oh, I think it means to draw. Interesting, okay. So we got Exorcist Irene, Exorcist Sophia, Caviata. We can make an XYZ and go to battle phase. He gained 800, so he can activate another one of these pay 800 yada cards. He could activate Pax or Evadus if he has it. He would have to set it though. He's not going to battle phase. I think he's too scared about his life points. He's too scared about magical cylinder. I was joking, but you know it's fine. Nah, okay, he said no. Anyways, so let's see here. So I get shuffle back. Yep, shuffle the back. Why can't you make him FIC? Let's play. Oh god, he's not. He's not making XYZ. Like that literally reads make a free XYZ. Yeah, he didn't do it. Does he not have one he can make? What did you? Got to learn the hard way, so I won't do it again. Fair enough. That's an interesting mind. That's a good mindset. That's fair. Okay, so we got strikes 2 times. Feather Duster. Fuck your spell traps. Fuck your anti-spell. It's time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Activate Judgment. A second anti-spell. It's even funnier what? Okay, listen. I'm at defeat. Let's go. It's even funnier the second time. I got so too into probably some. The last one was really weird, yeah. I guess it's just like hard bricked. Chalice, called by, Widow Anchor, and then I can put it in hand. Draw. I wonder what was that ending hand. We're probably not able to like skip forward, are we? Yeah, if I put on my autoclick and I just like and I spam next play, then I probably good. Yeah, let me put on my autoclicker, see what happens if I click this hyper fast. Let's see here. Kill the autoclicker and then press C. It's not working. Okay. Never mind. Okay, here, let's just do Control W. And quit. Just close out of this. It's not needed anymore. There we go. Okay. So get more Sky Shaker duels. Why not? Yeah, let's go pull this back up. Okay. And let's duel. What's this one? Master of the Baits. Okay, anyways. Sky Shaker versus Unknown. There's an unknown one, so I should just do a question. There you go. 4 questions, because why not? I think its effects. It's in the damage step. You're in the damage step. You can't use Ash. You cannot use cards that negate a. I don't really know striker rolling. It's not a striker rolling. It's a damage step rolling. Yes, it does. Its effects. Yes, it does. It literally does negate effects, but you can't use negate effects. You have to negate the activations. To negate the activation, it negates the effect. Oh, Facebook.com. He's going on Facebook.com. Did you just post this? What the fuck? Okay. Well, anyways, I don't actually know if this made a new tab or not, so I'm just gonna full screen and then close out of this, and then back to full screen. So they're gonna call a judge over this? This could be funny. It's like, you can't ash during the damage step. It's just as simple. You cannot ash during the jam. You can only have cards that negate, activate during the damage step. Things that have the ones that you cannot activate cards that negate effects. They only negate activations. It will say on the card if it negates that activation. That's the best way to put it. You could like wait till Shizuku when it would search for like anything from deck and then negate that. You know. Gari, add Widow Anchor, and then add Widow Anchor. I wonder what's the ratings? 411 to 46. 229. That's a whole lot more play. What the hell? It's not a striker rolling. That's a damage step rolling. What the hell? Make Shizuku. This one you can ash. This one you can ash. You probably should ash because you know Engage is gonna come out. Anyways, it's fine. 5-card hand against like a Widow Anchor and an unknown. Also an unknown amount of hand traps. Can he play through it? Can I edit the question marks so it says what it actually is? Find out in the next episode, Dragon Ball Z. Okay, so let's see here. Sinister is not the name. I feel like we've seen player W17 before. Nice. Cool to see that he's back. Then again, there's so many people here. so many people, and then like if they play a deck, they're gonna keep playing the deck in so many games. Actually, someone's playing Striker. Oh fuck! He kaiju'd. He kaiju'd. The monster is gone as cost, and it's not quick. It's not as card effect, so you can't use Ray. So in other words, bad news, Chief. Bad news, Chief. You just got fucked. Oh fuck! It's heroes. It's heroes. It's heroes. It's heroes. What the hell? It's heroes. Let's fucking go. And the thing is, they might actually win. It's like heroes can. I think heroes can definitely OTK. I don't know if this hand can OTK, but like it's like lead with adjusted gold sort of hand. But no. Anyways, I'll be right back to go to the bathroom. So here is the what's this image? Oh, that's the fucking pointer. The heroes. Y'all need to be a hero. I'll be right back. What the fuck? Wait a minute. What the hell? Wait, what can he make with Dark Calling? What the fuck is he making with Dark Calling? Wait a minute. What? Gold. Dark. Wait, I need to read Malicious Bane. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What happened? Wait, what? Wait, what? Why did Sinister Base lose 28 twice? And then die? What the hell? Looking at the chat log, what the hell happened? I need to watch this replay after I get back. What? Took 28 to mid defeat. I need to see what happened. I am intrigued. What the fuck? We get to watch the replay after this, but you know. Maybe I should list this up so you all could have seen. Oh well. Yeah, here, I'm just gonna end the stream. Have a nice night, everyone.